Man, we're recording.
I seen it.
Yeah. All right, this is number fucking 3 now.
Episode number 3 coming at you.
We're a little behind fucking schedule. April 4th.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Had some cancellations.
Babysitters.
Yeah.
Issues.
Yeah. I'll be truthful with you, and Cassie won't mind that I talk about it. I could see the defeat in her eyes when I left. She was. Yeah,
I was throwing out every option. I even told her, I was like, what if I use my credits?
she told me about that.
Yeah. I was like, well, we can have her watch them, not for you guys, but for me. And then that can go towards my babysitter credits instead of your guys's.
Yeah, you don't even have a pet. How does that work?
I know. Future, just.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just taking out for future, endeavors.
Well, you've had a lot of time to build up some credits. I mean,
yeah.
We're not getting any fucking younger these days.
Yeah. Well, fuck, 4 or 5 years of Bill watch themselves.
So. Right. Boy, that scares the fuck out of me, too. I'm telling you. Ezra's mind races. He's far intelligent for his age, and he's a good kid, but he can also be a brat. And there's any child that way, you know how that goes. But
yeah, I don't know how my parents managed to raise me. They did it.
They had a lot of fucking practice before you got there, though.
Yeah. By the time I came around, it was like, just let him go to pasture. Yeah, right.
I think we talked about that a little bit.
They
were wore the fuck out
left
by the time.
Behind. Yeah.
By the time they got to you, they were wore the fuck out. They're like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Just it's got to be fine. He's not a retard.
Keep him away from sharp objects and shit. He'll be able to fend for himself. I did fend for myself a lot.
It was as I was coming out here and watching the sun go down that I realized I'd fucked up. And I would never do this while I was driving. I looked at it before I left the house. Everybody still finding a few mushrooms. I'm like, God damn it, the ground temperature is not right for mushrooms.
I walked around the yard yesterday, and I was just disappointed that I didn't find like 5 pounds.
Oh, I know. I'm ready.
I was like, it's going to happen.
Yeah, this year I have literally decided that come hell or high water, I will fucking find a bag full of them sumbitches, and I'm going to founder myself in it, period.
Enough to get you sick, and then...
Right. And then do it again as soon as you recover. Absolutely.
I guess for people that don't know what the fuck we're talking about, we're not talking about the mushrooms you find under cow patties. We're talking about morel mushrooms that pop up in springtime, and they are gold. Fuck, people sell them things in a fucking Glad Ziploc bag for $100, $50.
I say I'd be interested to know what they cost this year. I'll never find that many or never part with that many.
And it's like you could buy a kit and you could literally like fucking grow them some bitches year round inside in like a greenhouse type thing, and nobody will put out the effort to do that.
Why haven't we done that?
Well, because I feel like it wouldn't be fun no more. Everybody gets sick of mushrooms.
The find is a little fun.
Yeah, and you got to find the first one. I know it sounds, obviously, but you won't find any until you find that first one.
Right.
Then once you it's like you forgot what you're looking for.
Oh, no shit.
Every year. And then you find that fucking first, you'll go out for fucking hours, and then all of a sudden you find one, and you're like, fuck, there's one right there. And then you grab it and you look around, and you're like, oh, there's one.
And there's got to be more. There always
you turn
is.
around and you're like, fuck, I walked past 40 of them. Like, you just got to find the one.
So, I found 11 the first day. These are yard mushrooms too, so they're out earlier. I was gonna text Donna and tell her that her yard mushrooms there, but I'm still looking for that fucking spot. So
He found it yet?
Nope. So anyway, I found 11, and then that was definitely goes along with you got to find the first one, because that son of a bitch, I'm telling you, was this tall. But I found it, and then I realized what you just said, that I had walked past 3 of them.
Yeah, then you look around, you're like, they're everywhere. You stepped on some,
it's like
you're
you're just
broken.
Yeah, you're just scouring the area and be like, well, there ain't no mushrooms out there. Oh shit, there it, like there it is. And then you start really looking.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, fuck. How?
It's like you're truly fucking. I mean, you call it mushroom hunting, but it's like you're truly hunting. All of a sudden, you're fucking quiet. You're like, get down.
Shut up. Yep.
It's like you're hunting for titties. Titties or whatever. Yeah, you all of a sudden you like get down like your ground level, like it can help you.
I can see better.
Yeah, it's like you turn the radio down when you get in town. It can help you see better. Yeah, you're sitting there looking for mushrooms, and then you go on hillside, and everybody has their own. Oh, they're by dead elm trees. Well, they're under sycamores, evergreens. The motherfuckers grow everywhere.
If the conditions are right, they will fucking pop up everywhere.
Will pop out everywhere. I have seen them under every fucking tree we have around here. It does not matter what the fuck tree it is. They will fucking. Well, I've not found them around walnuts because walnuts you don't find nothing around walnuts besides walnuts.
Well, isn't like the coating around?
Well, they put off an acidity in the ground.
Okay,
and it like kills competition around them.
Well, and I always
soil real acidic.
Okay, well, and would that be from like the baseball size fucking walnut coatings, like when the nut is growing inside of its cocoon, if you will? Always notice that shit's really dark and dirty, and when it breaks down, it's nasty.
I think I believe it's a combination of that and the actual root system itself.
The root system says, "Fuck y'all, we're taking over."
Like a walnut is really fucking competitive tree. It's like I don't want fucking nothing growing around me, and
I want to get big.
Yeah, that's why I've never found mushrooms around walnut trees. That's like the one fucking tree. I don't know if that's the reasoning, but it sounds legit.
I think it's a lot. I think a lot of that has to do with, so for example, mushrooms once a year. You got like depending on the weather,
hopefully. For morels, and then you got your other. All them other fucking elephant ears. Dried saddle.
I ain't never had another one, but because I don't like mushrooms, like the fucking mushrooms you buy every day at the store, garbage. Right. I don't want them.
A dried saddle's not bad though. If you get a good fresh one, those are pretty good.
And you fry them too.
Yeah. I clean them and cut them up like French fries.
Oh, damn.
They're good. They're good too. I mean, it's all about preparation. But I mean, if you find an old one that's fucking dried up, yeah. But if you find one that's pretty fresh, and you can tell by the flexibility and the moisture on it and shit.
Right. If it's damp to the touch, it's good to go.
Yeah. But if it's all fucking dried up and crumbles, and I'd probably let that one go.
Well, it's kind of like, that's when I realized that I fucked up when I was on my way out here. I'm like, fuck, I'm already late. But I could turn around and go pick a fucking mess of mushrooms, because my dad had drove by said yard, and he's like, I was talking to him on the phone. He's like, there's a goddamn mushroom, big old yellow, sitting out there in the middle of that fucking yard. He went over there and picked it. I said, we might as well look for more, because I gave up on it, because I figured the first night at 36 degrees, they would be done popping, because the ground temperature should fluctuate some, maybe enough. I just assumed. But widespread frost tonight. They're going to be garbage in the morning. I will go see if I can grab them in the morning to see if I can still snatch them before the frost really got a hold of them. But I doubt it, But he claims they're there. I told him to look. He's like, well, you know where they're at. I'm like, they were all the fuck over. Like, they were everywhere. 2 years ago, they were fucking everywhere. You can walk that whole yard, and the whole fucking yard was full of them. Yeah. Pine trees. Trees, obviously, better than I do. But one of these motherfuckers had goddamn flowers growing on it, and they were all over under the son of a bitch. And one of them is literally a fucking, like a bush, like just a tough bark bush. Doesn't have bark on it, but if you can imagine, they're not as big as like the honeysuckle bullshit that grows up.
Like an autumn olive bush or
I don't know, because I didn't pay no attention to the flowers that come on it, but I know there's flowers come on it at some point. But they're fucking all over it. And then the other tree, which I cannot identify as well, is the other tree. Them son of bitches were almost growing out of the base of the fucking tree. They were that close. Usually in the timber, you find them under the canopy. You don't find a bunch unless there's like roots atop of the ground, and then moss and different things growing on top of the roots. You don't find them at the base of the tree. You got to be out like 10 feet generally. 5 to 10 feet.
I remember everybody would always say, "Oh, you find them under these," and then they'd say those like May leaves or whatever, the Mayflower leaves or whatever the fuck they are. And every time
May apples, that's what they are. Yeah.
Them fucking leaves, and they're like, "Oh, they hide underneath them fucking things."
No, they don't.
And never found a fucking one. Not a fucking nibble.
They don't. They don't grow under the goddamn May apples. And about when you start seeing the May apples in the masses is when the mushrooms have to be out. More or less, they're out.
I would always find a big patch of them and be like,
"Shit, there's got to be mushrooms."
And be like, "There's got to be mushrooms everywhere." And I'd lift up every fucking one of them things, nothing.
Well, I'm thinking like, my idea. I was getting at this a minute ago. My thought is, if you got May apples growing and they look like fucking like forest lily pads. Basically, they're big.
Yeah.
They got one long stem and they grow like fucking this big in diameter. But my thought is, if a May apple's up big, and even if you've got a really good tree, producing tree, it's gonna we're working into the the springtime. It's gonna shade that ground to not bring it to temperature to pop the mushroom, right?
Right.
Ideally. So. Excuse me. This was what I was thinking earlier. Was once we got back to we're talking about the ground temperature situation. Like I said, I ripped the fucking mushrooms off, and I was like, yeah, they ain't gonna be there because ground temperature. We're going the other way, but anyway.
Yeah, we've had all 4 seasons in the last week.
Yeah,
all of them.
Fucking snow just north of us. I mean,
I ran in the snow.
Yeah, on top of us.
Yeah.
Sleet. We got sleet, snow, and rain the other day.
Fucking rain. 70-degree weather. 30-degree weather.
70 the day before. Yep.
Yeah, we've got it all. Fucking
2 inches
all
rain
this week.
2 inches rain the day before. Yeah.
In April.
Yeah.
Fitting. Named after a female. I don't know if it is. It's just a female's name.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever known any men named April.
No. But
what would be a fitting name for a male? As far as the month of year goes.
Boy.
That's a tough one, ain't it? I'm thinking, so
August.
I thought the very same thing. I was about ready to say it. August is the only gender neutral month that I could come up with that made sense. Because like January, like Jan for short.
Yeah.
That's female.
June,
that's a female.
Yeah.
And history says it's female. April, definitely. Many of those I've known over the years, or maybe not known.
Yeah, I've never met anybody named November.
Yeah.
Not that I can remember.
Nov doesn't make sense.
No.
Fucking members already a goddamn word. So.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they got it. I mean, I could see in August.
Women got the fucking market cornered on that. Shit.
Yeah, they do. They got more months than we do.
Yep.
What was that?
July was
a bunch of ticking in my fucking ear.
Oh man, I didn't hear it.
I don't know. My phone was about to ring or what it did. Want to
Oh, like the old days,
like the old days, man.
Like when they come across the Citizens Band radio and your fucking phone was about to ring, and then fucking.
They always do that on like the computer, the home computer.
Oh yeah,
or whatever. You'd be sitting there and when the fucking phone was about to ring. And then the fucking phone would start ringing.
Yeah, we're doing that no justice either. I know the tone, but that does not sound like it at all.
No.
Anybody who's ever
sound like somebody's starting to do Morse code, and then whenever that hits a solid, that's when the fucking phone starts ringing.
Give it the old Ron White.
Yeah. Fucking kids will never understand. Kids will never understand that, and the fucking goddamn the starting up the internet.
No, they'll never say it.
It's like you hear that noise and you know what's going on, kids. And I kind of like the challenges that I see parents on the fucking interwebs doing to their kids all the time. It's like they set a fucking dial phone. It's exact dial phone, fucking with the little wheel on it that I had growing up on the wall. And the mom and dad like slid it out, and the two boys were like sitting there, and they're like, if you can figure out how to call this number with that phone, and they told them I don't remember if they promised them money or they could choose what they went and did that night or whatever. I can't remember what the fucking prize was. It was pretty good to these guys apparently. And they're all sitting there like looking at the number and looking at the phone. And at first they just went around and just touched the numbers. And then one of them's like, I got it, you know. And he's like, so you got to do it in reverse order. Like, it's like, nope, that's not it either.
You have called no, and you still have a dial tone, right, son?
Yeah. And then they started to like kind of figure it out, but they didn't roll it all the way to the needle, because you had to take it all the way to the needle and then let go.
Right.
And they just like moved it just slightly, and then
they had picked the wrong hole to match up to the number.
And then they didn't. And then instead of like taking it all the way down, they just like moved it just a little bit.
Well, that's kind of a fucking setup though, really, because any kid that grew up with cell phones around.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my grandparents were the ones that had that in their office. They had one of those
gave me permission to say that, by the way, too.
Oh, you got permission. Excellent. Thank you, Todd Stevens. But no, my grandparents in Litchfield had one of those. And it's funny to see the difference in your grandparents even when they're young, because when I couldn't even tell you what age, probably in around about 13 to 15-ish. Grandma and Grandpa in Litchfield still had that in their office. They called the front porch where they walked through to get up to they had a bi-level home, or they have a bi-level home. They're now 85. So even when I was 15, back in 2005, they had one of those. And then it was funny because at about the same time, my grandparents on my dad's side, they had a fucking phone box this big that had just had it hang up on the wall, but the numbers were that square. They were huge. Whenever you went to call somebody, and it got a little age on it, and it's on the wall, you damn near had to poke those fuckers, the buttons off the wall, because they would stick sometimes. Like, oh fuck, like getting it to pop back out.
Fucking 3 3s trying to get the fucker to get off.
The goddamn numbers were this wide and that tall. 1 through fucking 0 and start, all that bullshit. And it was funny. That was pretty modern though too, for the landline telephones. But yeah. They actually, and funny story is they actually taught me how to use the fucking thing. I don't know if it was out of, like necessity of, hey, if you need to call 911, you need to know how to use this fucking phone, this phone. Now granted, they had cordless shit up top, on the main level, but we're talking about the same people that used to, before all the police and stuff went digital. They had like 3 scanners in the house. They loved listening. I mean, that's what old people do, and they were in their late 60s
had the magnets on the magnets on the refrigerator for all the emergency numbers.
Oh, absolutely. Those are free. You can't take. Yeah. You got to take advantage of those.
My fridge out there might still have that magnet on it from when that fridge was at my grandma's.
Oh shit, that'd be a fun one then. Was it like 3-digit numbers or not? Not that old, probably.
Nah, I don't remember, but it was like all the surrounding ambulance, firefighter numbers, police.
How many numbers were there? I said 3-digit, but they were short. They were like 3 or 4-digit, right? Or
I think it was like the full phone number for them.
Okay, so it wouldn't be that old, but I'm talking about when the landlines were, in their prime, if you will. There were. I remember seeing somewhere a sheet.
No, the only 3-digit one I know is 911 and 811 or 818.
I was thinking like going way back when not everybody had a landline yet. Like there were really short numbers.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, going way back.
It's probably 4 digits. Probably spelled out help.
Help me.
Help.
We can get by with 6-letter 911 right now. Help me, Junior. Help, Junior.
Help.
If I ever text you that, you'll know we're fucked.
Yeah.
Come get me.
Assistance. That's one of them 5 in the morning. I fucking 5 in the morning phone calls like I had to make the other day.
Oh shit! What happened?
Well, I called Jeremy at 5 in the morning, and what was it, Tuesday morning?
This week.
This week. Tuesday morning. We had that storm Monday night. Tuesday morning, I get down the bottoms there, and coming around one of the corners there in the bottoms, and there's a fucking tree laying across the road.
Oh shit!
So I got out. I tried to move by hand, and it wasn't happening. And then because I felt like
a sizable unit then.
Yeah, it was pretty good size. And I grabbed a hold of it, and I started to move it, and I went, "This dead motherfucker feels like if I give it a good tug, it's gonna break, and I'm gonna be on my ass."
Oh, so it wasn't like laying flat on the ground
Yeah, pavement. It was laying there straight across the road. It had fucking uprooted or something, and but the top of it was kind of dead. And I grabbed a hold of it, and like I started to move it, and the rest of the tree wasn't moving, but the top was. This motherfucker gonna break. I'm gonna end up on my ass. Fuck that. So I get in the back of the truck. I'm like, man, where in the fuck is my chains? Well, I think my chains are on my other truck out here. All I had was a ratchet strap. I'm like, I'm not about to start fucking with that goddamn ratchet strap trying to get it, you know. So I was like, I called Jeremy because I was like, hey man, sorry to bother you. I went around it, you know, out in the field and around it. And I was like, sorry to bother you, but I said, can you get old Damon and let him know there's a tree down here in the bottoms across the road? I said, I'd call him, but I ain't got his number. And turns out, I looked at my phone. I do have Damon's number. I didn't have that.
Shit.
Well, I have a number for Damon. I don't know if it's the right one, but I have one for him. So I'm like, well, I guess I didn't need to call him after all.
And Damon would have been up too.
Yeah. Oh no, Jeremy was not. I thought he was, but he wasn't.
Oh, he just left the lights on. Oh shit.
Well, after I thought about it, the lights were definitely not on when I fucking drove by.
10-4.
I assumed. I mean, he gets up early and drinks coffee with Damon a lot, so that's why.
I think that's a summertime thing when he's working up north.
Could be.
But that's neither here nor there. He needed
either way.
He needed to wake up. Up. He probably went and helped him anyway with it if you had him up enough to get out of bed.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that, Jeremy.
Miss Woozy.
Yeah, that's on me. But yeah, I come around there and I was like, whoa, Dick, fucking tree.
Hold up.
Yeah. And it was right on the corner too. I'm like, man, thank God I got these new fucking headlights. Because I would not have seen that, and I'd have been halfway over the motherfucker before I realized it.
And you were in the black truck?
Yeah.
The new black truck, okay. See, I reflected on that when I came in. I was like, I didn't fucking know that thing was a 3/4 ton.
Yeah.
That'd be goddamn.
Yeah, and I would have been 3/4 of the way over that before I fucking realized it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I thought about it. I was like, well, if I put it in 2-wheel drive, maybe I could just bump up against it and, you know, try to shove it a little bit. And I go, no, I ain't doing shit. I just got this fucking truck back on the, yeah. I was like, I'm tired of working on this fucking truck. I just got everything lined out. I could see that thing rolling and some limb up underneath, hole in an oil pan, fucking whatever. Rip the front bumper off. What the fuck ever. Because I think my front end of my truck set up high enough that I think like just my tires could have, you know, got up against it.
Scooted up to it, yeah.
But
it was a bigger round tree then. If it was
oh yeah, it was a good.
You'd have to be
tree.
Half wheel to push it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going right over top of it, and then you're fucking 3/4 to full fucked.
Yeah, it was a good sized tree, but yeah, I was like every rational thought in my brain, I'm like, well, I could do this. I'm like, nope, don't do that. Well, I could do don't do that either.
Don't do
it. Just
don't you do it?
Fucking stop. Fucking get every goddamn fucking thought out of your head right now and just fucking call somebody.
Yeah, if you were going to do any of those things, you should have just fucking drove through the dead fucking limb part of it and then
Yeah.
See what the fuck happened.
I did. I took a fucking picture of the son of a bitch, but apparently I pulled the phone away. It's all blurry before the fucking picture actually developed.
Oh, yeah, you would have been double fucked on that thing.
Yeah.
That is big blurry.
Yeah. Apparently I took the picture and then moved the phone.
That's kind of like a Snapchat's got a delay, and it did take the picture, but it delays the fucking response.
Yeah. So, yeah, I decided against it. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna fucking do it. I was like, just get all them thoughts out of my head.
So it was right on the corner there, down there below Lamb's then?
Yeah. Yeah, it was between both driveways, basically. Just right as you round that fucking corner. Past Jake's heading, and you round the fucking corner there.
Towards Abby, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Then you weren't late.
Yeah. Actually, I made it. I made it to work, and you can clock in like at it's like 15
even quarter hours.
Yeah, 15-minute intervals, and like on the 7, like if you clock in at 5:30, 7, you're still good to 5:30, but at 5:38, you're pushed forward. Right. I got clocked in, and the thing will tell you the exact seconds. I clocked in at like 5:37:57.
Got him.
So, yeah, I'm like, still fucking good.
And that's what you do that on your phone when you pull in. Fuck,
Yeah.
I'd have done it on 72 if I had been very late.
You got to be within like 1,000 feet or something. It's off. You got to have your location.
So you can't do it until you get in front of the prison, then for sure.
Yeah, I can do it right there.
Can you do it right there?
Yeah.
Is that where you did it?
Yeah.
Just asking.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Okay, that's cool. We get the man once in a while.
But yeah, it's close, but I made her, and I even left early. Like I left early, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be on, fucking ahead of schedule." And I just took my time, and then after that fucking instant, no taking time anymore.
It was hammer time.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, if you missed the deadline, you just go to Casey's and grab a fucking donut and come back with you or breakfast and shit.
Yeah, because I ain't giving them nothing.
Have you timed it just going straight into Morton, even speeding in South Jacksonville, because everybody does, just a matter of who gets caught. Because their speed limits are ridiculous, and everybody knows this.
Yeah.
But have you timed it going to Morton and then cutting over versus going around or probably
interstate 100 times faster?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I just didn't know.
Yeah. Well, because
I don't know if it was big faster, if you needed a snack, if it was worth the stop at Casey's or something like that.
No, because I stop whenever I do my run somewhere and get breakfast.
Oh yeah, on the clock. Yep.
Yeah. Which brings me to one of my experiences today. Was at fucking Love's and
in
Decatur.
Yeah, 10-4.
And fucking dude, like I'd gotten fuel the day before, and fucking seemed like fucking everything's shaking. You feel that on the floor?
Yeah, there's goddamn that new Madrid fault's getting fucky.
Well, it looks like my fucking.
It is moving. I can see it moving.
I can feel it with my socks on. I can feel the floor's like fucking. Anyhow,
Tremors.
Yeah, could be.
People with the starving pygmies.
Yep, big worm coming. But I was at Love's.
Goddamn, I hope not. I know you got a lot of firepower in here, but I fucking hope not.
Somebody call Bert.
No shit. He's probably dead by now, ain't he?
Fuck no, he's doing fucking Trimmer 17.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. But anyway, so I got fuel yesterday, so I was entitled to a free fucking refill that I didn't use yesterday because I got a new cup yesterday because my old cup was about wore through the walls of it. They sit in my cup holder, and the cup holder's a little bit fucking too like it's a little bit bigger than the cup, so it'll sit there. The cup will sit there and move because drive fucking international. It shakes like a freight shaker.
Mm-hmm.
So the cup will wear like a fucking ring around the damn thing. So like where the yellow is, it'll just be white all the way around my cup.
Mm-hmm.
And so yesterday I decided to get a new cup yesterday. And then today I already had fucking scratches on it and was wearing some of the paint off of it. But I was getting a refill today, and I walked in there and walked in with the cup, went and took a piss, come out, went to the fountain, refilled it, got me some breakfast fucking steak and egg, little tacos. They call them fajitas.
Right.
And go up there and set it on the counter. And this is a dude I haven't really dealt. I think he's like manager or something. Never really dealt with him. But anyway, set my shit up there and I'm like, I got this and just a refill. He's like, you bring that cup in with you? Yes. Hence the refill.
Looks like it.
And he's like, so that's not a new cup? I mean, no, motherfucker been through Nam. Look at it. Like, it had a gouge in it already in the side of it. And, like, not a deep gouge, but just a little scratch on the side of it. And then, like I said, it
already had a ring around it.
It had a ring around it still, or from my cup holder, even from one day, you know. I'm like, look at the cup. He's like, well, I'm just saying, because we've been reviewing tapes lately, because everybody's been saying they got refills. And we've been reviewing tapes and revoking Love's cards because of it. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, because it's theft. If you guys want to fucking go around pointing out theft, I should point to all the prices of all your shit.
No shit.
Fucking
yeah,
$5.29 for a fucking Monster energy drink. I'm like, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
When I can go down the road and get it for fucking $3.89.
Well, I was going to say, couldn't you go to Walmart? Now, granted, I don't want to give them any props, but
not really.
You brought a whole fucking 6-pack of them fuckers for like $10, probably.
You can buy a 4-pack for $8.
Yeah, still better.
I was buying them online. I'd put them in my fucking Amazon cart. I buy the white ones, and I'd put in my Amazon cart and wait, because they're usually for a 24-pack of them. They're $55. And I would put them in the cart, and I'd wait, and every now and again they'd fucking have some weird sale, and you get it for like $38.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they're expensive.
That's the real deal, then.
Yeah, they're more than fucking alcohol.
Huh?
But yeah, he's like, oh, I mean, he was just giving me the 5th degree, fucking. Like, yeah, dude, like, look at the fucking cup. Go review your tape.
I was gonna say, go check the tape.
You know. And then Decker said that he was in there, and they actually were reviewing the tape, and somebody was at the counter yelling. And they were in some kind of fucking arguing. Some foreign dude. He goes, I don't know if there's a language barrier or what. And I said, no, I bet you they're arguing about the fucking refill. And he's like, refill? I'm like, yeah. So that dude in there was like fucking jumping my shit. Like, I come in here 3 days a week, asshole. Like, yeah, fucking, like, you're, like, ladies kept telling me how bad a shape my old cup was. So I got a fucking new one. Just because they kept talking about how bad a shape it was in.
They felt bad about the cup.
Yeah. They're like, refill, I take it? Yeah. Like, I guess. That thing been around a minute. Actually, I mean, I've had it for 3 days. Like,
well, I'm sure. I mean, I carry 2 tumblers, so like when I leave out in the morning, I got.
Well, I might have to start doing that or something. Be like, yeah, refill, asshole.
No shit. Like, do I need to tell you that I didn't pull this tumbler off the fucking shelf that says McEvers Trucking on it? Like,
I didn't buy it from you guys because you want $25 fucking dollars from them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Them fucking women, they started that fad with them. Them prices went up. Wasn't there like one, if you got it, it was like the fucking Louis Vuitton type.
Well, Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
Same guy.
Same guy. Cousins.
I could be.
What did it? Stanley's or something? Was that the cup? That was the fucking end all be all?
I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
Those things.
Those?
Yeah.
This one here is a. This is Ozark Trail right here.
Okay, well there was a fucking brand of those that women were fucking beating the hell out of each other for.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was Stanley. Maybe if that sounds
damn.
right. So I said they jacked the fucking prices up because of them fucking women.
Huh.
Going nuts over them.
Well, I can remember, if this tells you anything, I can remember one of Cassie, so it'd be Cassie's friend's sister had a little screen printer or whatever, and that's when I got those McEvers Trucking cups. I think I bought 30 comes to mind, but maybe it was it doesn't matter how many there was. $5 for the screen print stickers that she probably printed a whole fucking sheet of them, and it cost her like $10, and she charged $5 a cup to put that on. But she also bought the cups, and dude, I think that all those McEvers trucking cups that I bought, which I should have bought a fucking bigger box full of them, I think in all they were only like. And they were pretty popular. Ozark Trail had just come out with them, and Yeti had already fucking, taken care of business. They were like $30. But I think I got them for $10 or less a piece.
Well,
can't do it now.
No.
Well, we'll be damned.
When I was looking, all of them like those there, I mean, they're in the 20 to 30 range.
Holy shnikes.
That's what I said. And I hate to act like we're picking on women, but I fucking swear it's because of that, because they all were going nuts over them.
Is there a bickering?
Like I fucking seen it on fucking face page where they had a goddamn, display of them, and literally like the second fucking everybody come in, they all stormed the fucking thing, and it was over tumblers. They're fucking.
That was probably a fucking old video or something.
No, this was recent.
Wowee.
Yeah, this was recent. Like they were fucking going nuts, and I'm pretty sure the brand was Stanley or something.
Well, I was just gonna say, by God, Stanley probably was the last to get on the fucking train, wasn't he?
I guess I don't know.
They was all fighting over the fucking caboose, wasn't he?
They was all They was. I mean, there was fucking hair pulling, fucking like they were getting after it. It was fucking like Black Friday, but it was like fucking White Girl Friday.
How much were the goddamn tumblers? How much did they cost when they were fighting?
I don't know.
Over them?
I don't know.
Well, be damned.
But I know what they are now, and I say that's the reason, because they're all throwing a fucking fit about it. There's that. I mean, nowadays, not to be stereotyping, but nowadays that's what you see is fucking women walking around with them fucking things. There's a video of this dude making fun of his wife. Oh, it's so funny. She comes in from like, whatever she was doing that day, and had her fucking tumbler, fucking walking in there, and as she walks, there's a video, as she walks through the back door, and she's like, I'm home. Her fucking husband like walks in behind her, and he's like sitting there walking like her, all fucking, hands on the hips and shit. And he's got a homemade tumbler. That's a fucking trash can with like a PVC pipe coming out the top of it. Oh, fuck. He's like, and he has it painted exactly like hers. And he's like, or no, it wasn't trash. It was like it was a 5-gallon bucket, I think.
Oh, fuck. So he's carrying it by the handle, then just kind of.
No, he put a handle on the side of it. Like he legit made it look like a fucking tumbler. Like he put some fucking effort into it, and he just walked in. He's like, "What's going on?" He set it on the counter right next to hers, and she just turned out, "What is that?" And then he fucking lost it. He started dying.
And she didn't understand it.
No, she did. She's like, "My cup is not that big." She's like, that's an over-exaggeration. He's just fucking sitting over there fucking dying. She's like, what'd you make this out of?
It's funny, too, because, like, before the tumblers came about that held ice for days, everybody used to walk around with them big fucking 2.5-gallon looking son of a bitches with the big handles.
The big fucking Mountain Dews and Pepsis. And...
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I used to get the ones down there at the Lambert's Cafe. They had pretty good, but they wouldn't fit in any fucking cup holder that was ever made.
No.
My grandpa, though, he was goddamn genius. Never would pay for anything. He probably had this shit laying around, too. Like in his gas truck that he spent a lot of time in whenever he was delivering propane full time.
Right.
And that was his only gig.
Probably cut one out of plywood or something. Fucking
PVC pipe, bud.
PVC pipe.
He had this no shit. He had like a center console looking thing. It had like it sat in the seat because it had a bench seat in that truck. It sat in the seat, And then it came down to a cup holder, which was fucking like pretty fancy.
They probably put some kind of fucking reducer or something, fucking PVC.
Fuck no, he drilled the sumbitch to the side of that thing. That fucker wasn't going nowhere. It was so full of shit. It was so full of shit, it wasn't going nowhere. He'd have to roll that motherfucker, which he'd have bigger problems if he did.
Yeah.
He'd have to roll it to
Cup
fuck
at that
anything
point.
up in that cup holder, you know. So, no, he had the sumbitches like, he had like just a 2-cup holder bay in the front. Well, he had fucking PVC pipe screwed to that motherfucker. And this is no shit. I wish I could find it. I can't.
So not
find
like
it.
one big PVC that it slid into. That's what I was thinking. Like
Yeah,
coupler,
a big PVC
coupler.
pipe, but he just fucking cut a notch in it so the handle would sit down in
Oh,
there.
okay. I get you now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that to start with. But in
My mind was racing. I was like, he took fucking little PVC pipe and he built a little fence, or he had one big one that he fucking sat it in. Okay.
No, he would size them all up with like whatever cup he was using. He would size them up to a PVC pipe, and then he would just cut a notch in it so the handle would slide down in there and it would never go anywhere. And it didn't matter how big around it was. Oh yeah, genius, absolutely. Then I seen, and I'm assuming that Grandma probably had a bunch of Elmer's glue and shit like that. He took a bunch of little bitty PVC pipe and fucking glued it to like just a fucking piece of shit wood. He used to be a woodworker. Well, he used to do a lot of woodworking stuff too.
Yeah.
I never knew that, but then I stumbled into that one shed and I was like, God damn, this is a fucking entire wood shop.
With wood because I hated fucking sawdust.
Oh, he loved it. Pastime. When he was much younger, before I mean, it was like 50s, 60s whenever he did that. Like not the year, his age. And anyway, he glued this to just a little piece of shit wood. He glued a bunch of little bitty PVC pipes, pin holder, genius, and he glued it to the console too. Had pins all the time.
All he had to do was like take that and cover it in some kind of fabric to where you couldn't tell that it was PVC pipe.
I fucking know it. That's exactly what everybody else does. He could have fucking
could have been 100 air.
No doubt.
Yeah,
And
that's like
you could have produced them fuckers in the masses.
yeah.
Oh boy.
That's like fucking dad. He always, they fucking did a lot of racing and shit. So he's always fucking pulling shit on car trailers, hooking different trailers, different trucks. So we had like, you had the flat 4, you had the fucking small 6. Man, we got a fucking caller. Yeah. Third time.
Hey, what's going on, Ronzo?
You coming over?
Oh boy.
Okay.
I got some natties over here.
Oh shit, no, man. I got a natural light that's called a natter day, and I ain't drinking that son of a bitch.
No good. Don't do it.
That's for, yeah. Never mind. I'll be over there in just a second.
Okay.
All right, we got beer.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you.
Very good. See you in a minute.
We're going to have another fucking visitor on the show.
Another guest, special
Another
guest. Special guest, loves the podcast, never been
He's a
on.
big fan.
Here he comes. Yeah, big fan. I'm probably going to have to switch to the yeller mic just to slide over a little bit here in a minute.
Yep.
But I reckon,
I forgot where I was at with that story. I'll get back to it.
yeah.
Oh, plugins. Plugins. And we'll be right back.
Yep. Pause for the cause.
I don't want Kid Rock blowing up my beer.
Yeah. And we're back. Got our fucking biggest fan.
Special guest, if you will.
Old Ronzo.
Switch some microphones
The-
around. We're just
The
trying to-
disposed mayor of Rights,
Yeah.
or Jacktown. Used to be called
Jacktown.
Ronstown, but whatever.
How many names this place had? Fucking.
Jacktown's the only one I've ever known. I just made that Ronstown thing up.
Well, sounded good. You got us.
I voted for you.
Yeah.
I voted for myself.
You write yourself in.
yeah, he was
But everybody
right.
knows that Myra Seymour is the real mayor of Rights.
Ooh, I don't know if Jacktown's ready for a female. Same way as like the president of the United States.
This is a
world's
pretty
not-
important fucking place.
No shit. The world is not ready for a female president. I don't think. That's why Hillary never got in there. So
So back to things that you fucking invented but never invented.
Right.
Anyway, Dad fucking made these damn plug-ins for different trailers because, like I said, you had the fucking 6 plug, you had the flat 4.
Oh yeah.
Dad and Gary's fucking trucks were different, so they fucking sat down one night and they fucking wired up any plug-in to go from any trailer to any truck, and they always had them on top of the fucking toolbox, and they, had plug-ins like this long or whatever.
They had little pigtails, that jumpers,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, so you could, any fucking trailer, you could hook up to any goddamn truck, and they had fucking every combination, And I remember being at fucking Walmart one day or something. He fucking seen that where they got it, just the plug-in, like the RV6, the flat 4, all that shit.
All of it together. Yeah.
And he seen all them different packages, and he goes, "Motherfucker, I've had that for fucking 30 fucking years."
And some motherfucker beat
And some
him to it.
motherfucker actually, because he didn't think about it. He's like, "Man, if I'd have patented that, fucking, we had all that shit." Yeah, he was talking about the cup holders that your dad used to make for his fucking big gulps in the.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah,
Big cups that
fucking
he had, you remember them?
He had them
Put some-
1990.
put them." Yeah, you put some fabric over it, and bam, you had
Good.
something.
Yeah, all those PVC pipes that he fucking cut and made to fit his damn jug.
Got the little slit in them. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was just telling him. I knew you'd remember them. I was talking about that.
That was before the people got smart enough to make the ends and the cups smaller to go in there.
Right.
It used to be bigger, so they didn't fit.
all the cups were bigger,
Yeah.
and they didn't fit in a standard cup holder.
No. Somebody left one at 4th of July a couple years ago. Had a cup, brand new. Had Yeti top and everything on it. Oh, yeah, that's a great cup. Fill it up, go and set it in the damn cup holder, and fell right over it. It's too big. That's why they left it, because it ain't worth nothing.
Coming around the corner.
Talk about things that somebody should have invented. I had the idea for Mother Trucker Brewing Company. Gonna brew my own beer. Gonna
Yeah.
have the flatbed, the big rig, or the hopper bottom, the hot bottom. Somebody in Colorado already come up with the goddamn thing. Took my idea. There is a Mother Trucking Brewing Company.
Fucking
Already.
Colorado.
Motherfuckers.
bitches.
Son of a bitches. I had investors too. Son of a bitch.
Like legitimate investors?
Yeah, Mason was in there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Had a son in there.
If you order the flatbed or you order the hot bottom, yeah. Shit. In case you don't know about trucking, a hopper bottom is a grain hauling.
Yeah.
Or the best one, the best beer though.
Some son of a bitch in Colorado.
The best beer would have been the reefer.
Oh, that sounds like that's going to be like a lace situation or something.
The drop deck.
Well, I still haven't, like, whenever I went to go start this whole ordeal, I was like, fuck am I going to call it? And I wasn't sure. And I was like, fuck, welcome to Jacktown. Like, and then I was like, anybody got that yet? So all I did, and this is the only research I've done, is I fucking typed in "Welcome to Jacktown Podcast" and nothing came up. And I'm like,
It's
good
original.
enough.
Yep.
I did all
Better
the
than
research I
Mother
fucking needed
Trucking
to.
Brewery.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
already one of them motherfuckers.
Who would have fucking thought?
And I've been working 2 years on trying to come up with a new brewery name. Still working on it.
Jacktown.
That sounds more like a whiskey, though.
No.
Jack Daniels has got his own thing going
Yeah.
on. You're not piggybacking. It's just Jacktown.
It's Jacktown.
You need to make this fucking
That
situation
fucking
great.
struggle bus brew.
Yeah, but the beer names, the Seamers, the Gillespies.
Yeah.
I mean, the Garrisons,
That would have to.
Yeah.
The Gillespies would
I don't think-
definitely be a blonde.
Fucking
It'd be one of them fairy beers.
struggle bus brewery. I can sell you.
That would be-
I can
that's
sell you a fucking brewery on
that's a
wheels
good
right
one.
out there. Your
That's a
mobile
good one,
brewery.
Struggle Bus Brewery.
I even
That's
had a motto. I was always gonna get a fucking sign made, and I never did do it. But I made up a motto for the struggle bus. And the motto is, whether you had a bad day, good day, doesn't matter either way, hop aboard the struggle bus and have a beer with us.
There you go.
There you go. There's your fucking t-shirt right there.
I was going to say, slow that down because that was good, but I don't know if the listeners heard.
Whether you had a good day, bad day, doesn't matter either way. Just hop aboard the struggle bus and have a beer with us.
I like it.
Or you have a drink with us. Whatever you fucking want.
You must have pitched that one to me when I was drunk because I feel like we talk a lot.
We did talk about it before. But nobody wanted to take the Sharpie and write that down. It was too long. So,
well,
they're like, have a sign made. And I'm like, well, I got a Sharpie in a fucking wall.
I can't believe anybody remembered that.
Yeah. I don't know where I come up. It fucking one day. Kind of like when I made up crash racing in the hospital. Fucking just. Just fuck come out of nowhere.
that was quite the crew for.
Yeah, fuck crazy rednecks and screaming hillbillies.
Do I look a little funny there, Scotty?
Yeah.
Yep. Shaved my Santa Claus beard off.
Yep. Coming out of hibernation.
Yep. Got a dermatologist appointment. We're going to check for some spots for cancer. Everybody should go out and do that at least once a year.
Yeah.
Because it takes damn near a year to get in to see one. So if you had something that you really wanted that was important, you're probably going to die for it.
And be like, you can stand over somebody. Boy, you should have got that looked at a year in advance.
Should have called him a fucking year ago.
Called him a year ago.
He apparently didn't watch the podcast.
That's right.
Didn't watch the podcast.
Like, if I knew the difference between anecdote and
Tommy Slivers would still be alive.
Read faster. It's not working.
It's not working. Oh, love you, Ron White.
You see, Carrington's coming. Did I tagged Cassie in it?
Tudball just went out
September.
Edwardsville.
September something. He's back at the River City.
Oh, we gotta go.
Ooh,
Rodney, yeah.
So you got a new bit?
Yeah. It'd be a whole new hour. Yeah.
10-4. It'll be drunker than 4 Indians when we get there, like it was last
He
time.
should be.
Yeah.
He looked like he lost some divorce weight.
Oh, that happens.
He's back on the
divorced.
date.
He's back to being a little bit skinnier, Rodney than he is.
He's back on the date.
When he come out and fucking don't adjust the cameras, I'm really this fat. Yeah, he's back to looking. He's actually looking a little healthier. So
That's probably good for him.
yeah, because I was really afraid when man, that day that I heard he was getting a divorce, I'm like, fuck, there goes another good one. Because usually they fucking just drink their fucking life away and die.
He tried.
Yeah, I'm sure he tried. But,
Well, I'm wondering if maybe.
but he made it.
I'm wondering maybe he didn't get that wake up call that Ron did too.
He could have.
Because
Ron's excuse was he said that he feels that everybody is allotted a certain amount of drinks in their life. And he just went through his really fast.
well,
He says, had I known, I would have slowed down. Now he just gets stoned all the time.
right,
But he still has a tequila company, Juan Tequila.
right,
Number one.
number Juan.
Number one tequila.
I've been.
Never have tried it, but I don't really drink tequila or that shit either. So,
Right.
but
I don't think we're interested in a tasting either. I mean, we could do that one time.
well, speaking of taste
we
test,
could have that. We
Ooh,
could have
hey,
do a beer tasting or.
well, we are about to.
Here it comes.
Okay.
I know you
I'm up for
said.
that.
I know you told me. I was like, let's do a fucking Thirsty Thursday beer tasting, and you said, don't buy any of the weird shit. Just get a fucking IPA that we're not gonna like.
That's all of them.
What did you do?
Well, I did get some weird shit.
So you fucked up, is what you're saying.
Well, I bought 2 different beers.
we'll find out, I guess, if you fucked up.
These are Aldi's beers.
No shit. That looks dark as fuck.
Peanut butter porter.
Huh. I'll be darned. Oh, that's why you got the booby girl up there. Okay.
Should we just open the one and pass it, or should we
I'm
fucking...
thinking so. Don't waste 2 of them.
Okay, we'll try this one first.
Yeah, if you like it, I mean, fuck yeah, we'll just bust them all out, man.
Yeah. So this is from fucking Aldi's. I was at Aldi's today. I got some more shit to talk about at fucking Aldi's too.
Oh boy.
Oh, did you have to go through the U-scan?
The what?
Did you have to go through the U-scan without having an actual checker?
Oh fuck no, I don't fuck. At all places, they're gonna fucking replace a fucking Aldi's checkout person, the top of the line, fucking
Fastest
wheeling
motherfucker
dealing,
ever. Yeah.
wheeling dealing, grocery throwing, fucking baddest bitches around, and they're gonna replace them with a bullshit. I will wait for a fuck. I ain't clocking in on that shit. Them fucking ladies are. I mean, yeah, at all. They don't fuck around.
You wait 40 minutes.
Have you ever
in a
seen
line
them
for that shit.
throw one in the bag and go, oh, wait a minute, and keep going?
Yeah. Oh man, they're fucking out of this world.
They didn't miss nothing, did they?
And they've. Yeah, fuck self checkout. I ain't clocking in. And then you're gonna have the audacity at Walmart. If I do self checkout, can I see what's in the bag? No, motherfucker, you had your chance back there. All right. Whatever's in here, I fucking did it myself, and it's the honor system from here on out. So.
If it didn't scan, it ain't my problem.
Yeah. so yeah, this is beer from Aldi's. Really has no description on it.
Not
at
even
all.
alcohol by volume? Sure, it's got to have that on it.
Well, what scares me
I know
is
the other one
peanut
said
butter
4%.
beer.
The other one said 4.5%. This one has it doesn't have shit. Brewed and bottled by the State of Brewing, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Can you fucking seize it?
Porter with peanut butter flavor and lactose. Are any of you intolerant of lactose?
It's got milk in it?
I guess.
Is that basically what that just said?
5.5%.
Oh, there's the by volume. Okay.
We'll give her a shot.
Beer and milk don't mix. Was that your stomach or was that...
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's generally
Sometimes
how
you have to
these
have
type of
2
beers hit you.
drinks.
That aftertaste is a little weird. The
You know,
initial wasn't bad, but
Does
that
it taste like a
aftertaste-
Nutter Butter?
Not a Nutter Butter. The aftertaste, I'm getting coffee.
Yep, there's the coffee. Yep, that's and you
that
can
beer-
see in the light that's a heavy. That's a
That
heavy
beer
beer.
needs to be gone then.
You just better take a baby sip.
Yeah.
Oh, I can smell the coffee just without... That's not...
Oh,
Well, I didn't know it was gonna be called. It said peanut butter. I was like, I love peanut butter.
I love it.
I love it a lot. Maybe the second one's better. Did the second one get better?
We definitely need to see if Kyle's tried this one or not because he's the beer connoisseur.
Well, he's 3 more in here for him.
Fucking weird beer connoisseur. There's 3.
There's,
You
I
bought a
mean,
3-pack?
it was
Yeah,
a 4-pack.
Oh yeah, but 10 for you.
Already says... Yeah, you don't want to buy too many of them. I don't know. It's... I
Did
don't...
the second one get better?
I don't want my beer to
I don't know
taste
how
like
it's
coffee.
possible, but yes, it did get better. I swashed it around a bit.
You just don't want your beer to taste like coffee, though, because
Yeah.
you want beer to taste like beer.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of nutty too. Oh, that was a good slursh. I heard that through the headphones.
There's that coffee.
Fucking coffee gone.
Terrible.
I can't get past that.
I just can't see getting a fucking 4-pack of that and going to the fucking river.
No, no.
Like, just no. Well, number 2.
It will take you all day to drink 4 beers.
Yeah, if you're searching for a buzz, I'm guessing that's not where you want to land.
This year we have
I bet you that. 4 of them
McGuire's
fuck you
Irish
up.
Style Red Ale.
Oh,
Ooh,
Irish ale. I like that.
This one is a 4.5% alcohol.
Well, shit, that's the same one we was drinking, ain't it?
Same company. It's Milwaukee. We'll give her a go here. Fucking see what she's got. Yeah, what we're thinking, we're gonna do beer. We're gonna get some different beers and just have beer tasting.
Hey,
That
as
was
far
bad.
as far as everything goes, did you know that there's 3.2 grams of fucking protein in a goddamn natural light?
Pork chop in the can.
Fucking right. I never looked at all that. I was looking for the alcohol by volume. 4.2 on the Natter.
Well, this is
Natter Day
basically a
situation.
steak. This
14
motherfucker ought to have fucking 6.
I never knew the son of a bitch had protein. I'd have drank more all my life. That's the case.
Ain't bad. Ain't bad.
You all right with that one?
Yeah.
It's an Irish red.
It is an Irish red from Aldi. It even has cheap labeling, which
Well,
what
I
brewing
drank quite a
company?
bit of Killian.
Milwaukee
so
again here.
I'll be able to tell you whether it's worth shit. What was the price? We'll get to that later. Price.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that later.
Because it don't matter if it's
Ooh,
good.
by God, that is not terrible.
Well, it's not terrible at all. I'll
Fucking
be damn,
Aldi-
we're gonna hit it right on the first hit.
I'm thinking that Aldi's is, getting you.
They had several others too. They had one that
That's drinkable.
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of like what is that? Killian's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Kind of like
that's
a
what you're talking about.
Killian's.
Yep,
It's not as strong as Killian's. But
Yeah, it's a little weaker.
that's the damnedest thing. 4.5%.
but it's a 5.2.
How many fucking proteins you got?
3.2, I think.
Is that 13?
You can't see too good.
Well, it's silver.
This says okay. This also says average analysis. 95 calories. What's a Michelob? Don't they advertise it's
I
100
got
calories?
145 calories.
Holy shnikes! No wonder the Budweiser drinkers of the fucking decades are gone. That's a lot of calories when you drink 30 of them a day.
Is that 10.3, 10.6 grams of carbohydrates? 1.3 on protein, I think. Either that or that's a 13.
Is Bud a 5.2 or a 7.2?
Oh, I fucked it up. You're right. Because calories 95, carbohydrates 3.2 grams, protein is 1 gram.
Yeah, I got
Fat is 0.
1.3.
Oh, you do have more protein. Then.
Yeah, yeah. This is 5%.
5.
Yeah.
You remember when
It doesn't have
Coors,
near the carbs I thought it would.
Coors, when it was brewed out of state, Illinois couldn't get it? That was a 7.2 beer. Everybody drove across state lines. To
Was
get
that the Coors Original?
it. Coors Original? It
Coors
Yeah.
Original was 7.2.
was a 7.2 beer, yeah. That was
Like when you go out of state on different states, the Budweiser's a little weaker.
It could be.
I think it's only like a 4 or something like that,
They
or
have
3 or something.
Yep.
Don't they call like the Texan
The
Budweiser is supposed to be heavier? Why is that? It
Well,
fucking originates in
I
St.
know
Louis.
there was some dudes up here from like Oklahoma one
They have
time
their
that
own
stocked up on the beer because they said that theirs was only like 3 point something.
Florida.
So they're growing pussies down yonder? Basically?
Well, I don't know. They're probably limiting their alcohol a little bit because old motherfuckers do get wound up and fucking ride tornadoes. So,
They need to fucking slow them down a bit.
Yeah.
At least let the cost
Got
get
these
them a
some
little
bitches
bit.
out here just riding tornadoes all fucking day. We gotta fucking limit the beer down. God love you, Oklahoma.
Oh boy.
But I don't know. Does beer down? I don't know. I never really paid. I had to do a Jacktown road trip, go across the country.
Yeah. Do you?
I tried getting that. Have you ever heard of Scott Eastwood's beer, Made Here beer? He's Clint Eastwood's son.
I've not heard of it.
So
Another fucking genius.
Made
right
Here
behind
beer.
it.
Well, his whole company's called Made Here.
Yeah.
And he's got like clothing line, all this and that, but he's got beer line too. It's Made Here beer. So it's only sold in Colorado. That's where it's fucking made. Colorado again.
You
Fucking
got
everything
fucking
up.
gypped by Colorado, and here they come
Yeah.
again.
So-
Bitch.
So I found out about this, and somebody I work with is an advocate of beer drinking, and he fucking loves all kinds of beer. So I was going out to Colorado, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try to find this beer. And he's like, and the day I left, he actually sent me a message. It was a picture of the Made Here beer, and he's like, remember your main objective. I was like, well, main objective is to go kill a fucking elk.
Right.
but like, yeah, side objective, bring back beer.
And who was this that reminded you of that?
Guy that I work with.
Oh, 10-4. I thought maybe you said that, was it Steve? Clint's son. I'm terrible with names.
No, his name's Winston.
Winston.
So he's like,
He was not the one that reminded you, though.
yeah, he was the one that reminded me this is your objective.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm talking about Clint Eastwood's son. What was
Oh,
his
yeah,
name?
Scott.
Ah,
Scott
fuck
Eastwood.
that up still.
Yes. Both Hills.
You did not. You didn't get a objective from him.
No,
like,
no,
hey,
I didn't
buy
get
my
it.
beer.
No,
Okay.
no.
Just making sure.
But yeah, he's like, remember, this is your main objective. And I was like, well, it's my side objective. Fuck the main objective, go kill goddamn elk.
And you did not find any of that beer.
Oh, let me tell you. I got into Colorado. I stopped out just outside of Denver, stopped at the Loves at night, took a power nap, and got a shower, took a power nap, take off again. And I get into, they got a bunch of, the fuck is the name of them stores out there?
Piggly Wiggly?
Safeway, something like that.
All I can think is Safe Light Repair.
No, it wasn't a windshield, guys. Fucking, they're grocery stores, though.
That's all I can think.
Their grocery stores like Safeway or something. I can't remember what the fucking names of them are. But
What's that one down in Godfrey? There by Dairy Queen.
Oh, that's Ruler.
Ruler.
Yeah.
no, that's not it. It's
Fact
pretty
check.
sure it's Safeway. Fucking, that sounds right.
Wouldn't it be Saveway? Does that sound more accurate?
Save a lot.
No,
They're out of
it's
business.
not.
Save a lot's out of business anyway.
It's not that. I'm pretty sure it's Safeco or some shit.
Well, the story'd be better with Piggly Wiggly anyway. So
Yeah, that's a southern thing.
Yeah.
Piggly Wiggly. That's fucking. That's all right. I mean, you even got a snort out of Ronzo there. I mean, that's Piggly Wiggly's the real deal.
Yeah. That's where you go to meet fucking.
We're going on down there to Piggly Wiggly to get us some fiddles. Going back to the Aldi beers, though, I know we didn't stay on that track.
Oh, yeah, we fucking got off track there.
But they're partnering with produced and bottled by State of Brewing in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. No street address. So they apparently want to remain anonymous.
well, there's a brewery on every street in Wisconsin.
Well, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
I seen a Milwaukee thing here a while back. There was no boy went in there. They're riddled with crime and a bunch of shit going on up there now.
Yeah, it's Safeway. I'm right.
Safeway.
Safeway.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, Safeway.
Seems like an odd name for a grocery store, but all right, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Colorado.
So I went into. We'll get back to the Aldi's beer. So
He's short on beer. That's why he come here. So
I'll make sure that wasn't the peanut butter.
I didn't trick you.
So I stopped at this fucking Safeway, and it's like it was like 5:30 in the morning or something. They didn't open till 6, and
Sure.
so I took a power nap out in the parking lot waiting for them to open, and you go on the website. On his website, and it shows the map, shows every store that sells his beer. I'm at one of them stores on the location. Now, Bill out there in Colorado is also helping me. And he's fucking looking at the same thing, and he's like telling me, here's your stops along the way, here's where you can check it out, you know. I'm like, all right. And so I stop at this Safeway, and I'm like, okay. I asked him, I said, now, this is it'd be a Friday morning. I said, do you guys got any laws out here about buying beer? You know, before noon or whatever.
Gotta ask
He's
that
like,
question.
yeah. And he's like, yeah. He's like, no, you can buy beer whenever you want. I'm like, are you sure? Because, like, some states,
this fucking story's going.
yeah.
I got a good one. I got a good one.
Yeah, I'm like, because some states, like, you can't fucking buy beer certain times. And he's like,
yeah,
no, totally. He's like, you can buy beer whenever. I'm like, all right. So I go in this fucking Safeway, and I go, and they have a huge fucking selection of beer.
Pallet.
Like, huge. Because because there's a shit ton of different Colorado local breweries that are selling beer at these locations. So I'm going through everything. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't see anything that looks like his goddamn beer. And I just keep going through and going through and going through, and I'm up and down and going through these aisles. And I'm pushing this cart, and I can't fucking find it. So I talked to this lady, and I'm like, do you have this beer? And she looks at it, and she's like, no, we don't have that beer. I'm like, you sure? She's like, yes. Okay. Well, it says it's sold here. She's like, no, we don't have that beer. I'm like, okay. She's like, you can try the liquor store next door. I'm like, all right. And then, so while I'm out here fucking all these beers, for a good 30 fucking minutes, I got all kinds of employees. Like, there's nobody in there but me and like a couple people, and then employees.
Because
And
it's
they're
7
all.
o'clock in the morning.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
In Colorado, so.
Yeah. So I'm fucking walking around. I'm like, well, fuck it. So I start grabbing Budweiser, throwing in the cart, grabbed a couple local fucking brews. I'm like, I'll bring something back with me, fucking give it a try. If I like it, I'll buy more, whatever. So I got my cart.
Not gonna end well.
I got my fucking cart loaded with fucking beer, and I pull up the checkout, and this lady comes up to me and was like, I'm sorry, I can't sell you this before 8:30 or something like that.
8:30?
Like,
what the fuck does that mean?
Was this during the week?
Friday. It'd be a Friday morning.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it was 8 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it was 8 o'clock. She's like, I can't sell you this before 8 o'clock. And I'm like, are you shitting me? She's like, no, I can't. I go, like 30 of you motherfuckers walked by me as I'm back there stacking this in my cart. You think I'm going to hang out in the store for 2 fucking hours? Like somebody couldn't have said something, a heads up, whatever.
Said, you can't buy that.
Yeah. And I was like, well, all right. So I walked off, left the fucking cart there loaded with beer in the fucking checkout. And I walk outside and I fucking call up old Bill and I'm like, hey. He's like, yeah. I go, I thought you said there wasn't any drinking laws. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, you can't buy alcohol till 8 o'clock. Since when? Apparently today, at least.
At least today.
So then I hear some lady go, what's going on? And she's a fucking saint. I fucking love her. And he goes, well, apparently you can't buy alcohol before 8 o'clock. She goes, no shit, Sherlock. And he goes, when was that a thing? She goes, since always.
Since forever.
Fuck, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Well, hats off to him for never buying alcohol before 8 o'clock.
Yes.
I mean,
Pussy.
really? No shit. He
God
really
love you.
got it going
God love
on.
you, Bill.
Or he was smart and was stocked up.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor down the road that's got 12 cases of beer. If he gets down to 4, he's out.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, fucks. But I checked every fucking store on the way there. Not a fucking one of them had it. And I checked a few more on the way back. None of them fucking had it. So I did not get it. Winston wasn't very happy.
I bet he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, well, my first objective was an elk. I got that. I didn't get the fucking beer.
Well, not to mention, you never did find the beer, right?
No, I never did.
No, never found it.
Still didn't. I mean, if he wants to send us some, we'll fucking taste test it and review it. But chances of this fucking reaching Scott Eastwood are slim to fucking none.
Come on, Scott.
One Scott to another.
Let us have it. Yeah, no shit.
Send me your goddamn made
Send us
here
a
beer.
fucking box, buddy.
Yeah,
we will drink the fuck out
and
of
it. They had like 3 different kinds at the time. You could buy like a variety pack or whatever.
Holy shnikey. That's even better. That's I mean, do you have another variety for us to try? Or?
I mean, I've got more of those, but I don't have.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. We'll try some different ones another time.
Yeah. I got a hot damn.
Oh, hot damn.
I will take a Ultra over there. It's over here. Never mind.
We got to.
I will tell you a little story about.
I did find an Ultra in my cooler the other day, and it's got to be from you.
Oh shit, that's been in there a while then.
It's got a
I've
fucking
been out
paint
for a while.
fade. It's got paint fade.
Yeah, that's mine. Oh, I know where that come from. Yep. That's been a while.
What story are you thinking about?
I'll Steve.
Well, we on a little trip down to Kentucky Lake. Usually you don't pack beer or nothing before you go, but we got a case of Bud Light. We get
Mom,
down
move
there.
this over closer to you, Ronzo.
Oh, there we go. We get down
Pull
there.
it over to you and like turn it.
Yeah, you can
Like
look
this?
at us. You can look at us, but just pull
Yeah.
the mic to
Well,
you.
pull it
More?
like turn the mic and pull the thing in front of you.
You can move
This?
it all over hell.
When you're looking at me, like I'm saying, see
Oh,
how I got
okay.
mine turned
Yeah,
There you go.
like this.
yeah.
Yeah,
you go.
there you go.
Okay, no problem. We are going to Kentucky Lake. I packed a case of beer for myself, not nobody else.
Fuck everybody else.
We get to
Fuck
the
'em.
motel, got the pool open. We pop open the beer. Next morning, we got no beer. It's on a Sunday. Ain't no problem. We'll just get more beer. We go into a gas station
On Sunday.
on Sunday.
Yep.
In Kentucky.
They got
I
fucking,
found that out too.
they got fucking chains on
Yeah.
like you're gonna steal something.
Fuck yeah, they do.
All right, so we go to the next store. They ain't got none. I said, "You guys don't sell no beer on." He goes, "You know where you at, son? You in the Bible Belt." I go, "Where can you get beer?" 2 counties over. How far is that? About 20 miles that way. He said, "Get off the interstate, take a right." She says, "There's a liquor store right there, and there's a Walmart." All right, we get to the liquor store. They're closed. We go to Walmart.
Is Kentucky one that doesn't sell them together, or are they together? Because there's like Tennessee's liquor at one.
No,
place
they're
and
in the store.
Okay.
It's in the store. Like Florida, the
right.
hard liquor has to be a separate store. Yeah.
Yeah, because Tennessee
anyway,
it's a totally different fucking
I
building.
said, "Where's the liquor aisle?" The gal laughs at me, says, "Back there." I go, "Okay." Entire row, 2 sides, coolers, stacks where they put the hot beer.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing except for 1 case of Select 55. I said, "You guys got any beer in the back?" "Not till the truck comes in tomorrow." I said, "What the fuck? How did you sell that much beer?" "We're the only place open in like 10 counties for beer."
Oh boy.
Shoo-wee.
And that, it was slipped off,
See,
man. There wasn't nothing
and
left
that's on
but
a
the
fucking-
fruity beer and the 55. Guess what I drank? 55, because that's the only fucking beer they had. We had to bring the houseboat back to the dock on Monday to go get beer.
Yeah. And you'd think, and you would think it's like Sunday. That's the only fucking day, right? So
That's the day you drink.
I know, but it's like you'd think you'd plan ahead and just buy several cases. But if it's like me and Reese's, it don't matter how many I buy. There won't be any tomorrow because not that I'm gonna eat a bunch of them, but that I know how many I have,
Right.
and I'm gonna fucking hunt every one of them down. So I can imagine if you just bought too many fucking beer ahead of time.
You might not need the
You
beer
would just
tomorrow.
continuously drink them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do struggle on that front. It's with cigarettes or whatever it may be.
if
Smoke
it's
them if you
there.
got them.
Yeah,
Drink them if you got them. And I've noticed too, like buying cigarettes in Missouri for at least $30 per carton less, probably closer to 40 nowadays. But it's one of those things too. Like if you break one, it's like it didn't happen. Like no big deal because you broke one cigarette and it didn't cost you $12 to buy the pack
yeah.
in Illinois.
Everybody's going over across the fucking river to get everything.
Well, I know,
I'm
like I
thinking
said,
about going over there too and finding a place to fucking live.
yeah, what I'm getting at is like you just become a little bit more wasteful whenever you have bulk items. Like, well, fuck, we had a whole bunch of them.
Well, it's like us at 4th of July. Start lighting shit off, and then it gets down to the nitty gritty. Like, all right, fuck. Everybody focus.
Yep, everybody focus. Don't shoot them off all at once. I know we've been getting a little crazy here lately.
Everybody getting unity now.
Jacktown is also home to the greatest fireworks display in the
I've
history of the
ever-
world.
Ever seen? Well, I haven't seen many of them.
I'm thinking history of the world. I'm gonna
probably
go
the
with
best.
Mr.
We're
Trump
probably
here.
the best we know of.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Baker. Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Rest
Most
in
people
peace,
would
Donnie
agree.
Baker.
Yep. He was starting pygmies down there in New Guinea.
New Guinea.
Yeah, but yeah, we probably do put.
We
on.
do have one request for next year, though. That
I mean, this year.
this year. You're right. It is.
Well, I've
Next
told
year.
you it's right around the corner. We
Yeah,
gotta
we're in-
start fucking getting
We
prepared.
need to get.
Yeah,
we need
we're
to
not
call the-
24 now, bud.
We need
Yeah.
to call the Reaper, don't we?
Yep. We
Get
need
some
to fucking,
discounted fireworks.
Mr. Reaper.
Everybody loved the national anthem, but they couldn't hear it. So we're gonna have to get the
Yeah, we'll
Vineyard
get the-
Skinyard to
We'll get
get the big one out.
The
now.
Lanyard Skinyard. I like it.
Here's what I want to eventually fucking do. I want to get a fucking PA system, and I want to make a playlist, and I
To
want
go along with
music
the-
to go along with the fucking fireworks.
With the show. Absolutely. Now, also for those of you who don't know, we've been doing this for around about 5. Would this be the 5th annual? Or at
This
least
one will
really
be
5 or
hard to
6?
get track, but I haven't.
Yeah, we haven't. So, and that we
You've
don't
done
care
3
about
in
that.
your
We don't
yard
need
and 1 in mine?
recognition. We don't need this. We don't need that. We like to have fun. We like to fuck shit up. We like to blow shit up. And that's
Yeah.
fun.
But the more money we get, the more shit we can blow up.
Exactly.
Agreed. And you never know. This podcast takes hold and we do a fucking live podcast on
Can
site.
we do that?
Holy
Film
fuck.
that
I'm telling you right
for a
now.
podcast?
We
Just
could.
film
We
the
could.
fun.
You got a
We
fucking
could film
fucking
it.
take a
Yeah.
camera right there. Shit.
We could film it like this. So this does all of our recording audio. Now that fucker, I do have it plugged in, but that fucker runs off AA batteries.
Hmm.
So you could do this part anywhere, and camera with a full charge. So I mean, you could pretty much set up and do everything because all the uploading shit is later. It's got a SIM card in it, a SD card, and I take it out and upload it.
Kathy's got the yellow tape. We can yellow tape a place off and set it up. Say, don't fuck with this.
Yeah, we
Fuck,
could.
we could do that.
we could easily
We could do that inside your house at the bay window and
Yeah.
still
We could
see
easily.
what we need to
We
see.
could easily.
Pine trees are in the way.
We could easily put the camera out somewhere and fucking.
All right. Cut them down.
Yeah, we could
200-year-old
easily
pine
do
trees. Fucking cut them down. Fuck it.
Hell, nobody knows they're there anyway. I said, hey, come to my house. Just come down the road there. When you see the 2 big pine trees, that's my driveway. There went the UPS guy. There he goes by again.
He going.
10 minutes later, he comes back and says, yeah, I drove all the way down like to the end of the road to the T.
I was
and,
so. I was so.
you know, are you shitting me? Did you not see the 2 big pine trees right there?
See, you're the same scenario as me. I always tell everybody, I was like, you can't drive through fucking Wrights without going by my house
You can't.
unless you went through a fucking field.
Well, unless you made a right. Well, no, you can't.
No, you can't. I'm at the
You
intersection
you're
where
right.
everything.
You cannot go.
Yeah.
You're right.
Same as your house. You can't make it all the way through Wrights without going by your fucking house. There's one road.
Yeah, he's basically on the Continental Divide.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Like,
can't intersect these 2 streets without fucking making it through the entire town.
Yeah.
Period.
Either way you fucking look at it. It doesn't
We gotta
matter.
put a map on there one of these days if we get to the point where we got more than 5 listeners.
We don't want that because then people will start showing up.
Agreed. Well, we can tell them where the Continental Divide is. They just have to guess from there. What separates the North Enders from the South Enders is what we're getting at. And
Yeah.
you're right on that
He's
threshold.
on the divide. At
That's
least.
basically
on the
the alley
divide.
out here.
Ooh, I don't know. I think it's got a hook in it
Yeah.
for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's pretty much. I would call it. Or wait, all right. You're talking that.
I'm talking the hook from DeWitt Street. If you're calling it the alley to south of you, it's got a hook in it that like cuts out one particular property.
Yeah.
Without saying,
We have a lot of famous people live here too. We got Tiger Woods. We got Dano.
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
A fucking genius, a meth head. I mean, yeah.
Road
Yeah.
commissioner.
Yeah, he's almost famous. Absolutely. Almost famous.
He's like the first person I legally voted for.
Agreed. Me too.
Yeah.
Speaking of
And then
that,
Donald Trump was right behind him.
Right behind him.
Yep.
he was giving,
2016.
he was giving a shit about that. He won by 3 votes, and I said, Damon, you need to put some rock in my fucking driveway because you won by 3 votes, and I was fucking one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I saw him
three
got
of
that
us
case of
voted
beer
for
that he
it.
Yeah,
talked
there
about.
you go. There's
He took,
that put him over the top right here.
Yeah, still haven't seen that.
So we might as well say we ruled Jacktown.
Scotty and I, though, originally coined that, though, because we had not voted in the township
you
or
guys-
the county.
No, that's the
that
first
time.
one.
That was the
And
first time.
There was a bunch of fucking people that I didn't know. And a lot of positions that I didn't know about, too.
Yeah.
So anybody out there that says your vote
2 of
does
3
not
right here,
count,
buddy. I'm telling
It
you that right
counts.
now.
it counts.
Yeah,
So
fucking
vote.
counts.
Two of
You
3
are
right
you have
now.
a
You got to give me a
God-given
fucking fist bump
American
on the
right to vote, and you should go out and vote, whether it's right or wrong. Vote.
Any vote that you don't cast is a vote
It
for
d-
the other team.
It's vote for the other team.
You reckon so?
That's what I told Phil.
Well,
Phil's never voted. I said,
Never.
you got to go vote. He goes,
Is he registered?
he's not
Yeah.
an American.
he goes, well, my fucking vote don't count. I go, motherfucker,
Fuck it, don't.
every goddamn person like you. That's the reason why.
That's why.
That's the reason why this goddamn state is redder than hell and got one little one little black eye up north, and the fucker's fucking
Garbage.
goes blue. I was like, because people like you say that your vote doesn't count, and I said every fucking one of you get together, you add up. Every vote you don't cast is a fucking vote for the other side.
Yeah, it's
Well,
hard to believe 100% of downstate Illinois can vote whatever they want, but it don't
Red.
matter.
Yeah, 'cause we're outnumbered by Chicago.
So can't go.
Boy, if that divide would ever happen, it'd be pretty cool. I don't know that I'm a fan of. They were going to call us like the Prairie State or something. I don't know if I care for that.
No.
We gotta have a better name than that.
Didn't you say that you talked to somebody that basically said that the America was only set up for 52 states?
Well, they're only set up for 50, but
They couldn't expand to do 50 states, though, is what I'm saying. Like, if you cut off Chicago and then cut off a couple
they have to rewrite the Constitution, I think, to do that, right? Because
that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody said, well, if we cut off Chicago and we cut off a couple of these other fucking cities, Chicago is one of them, I know. But then
Well, you know what'll happen? Texas will just go on their own.
you're right, and they don't want that because there's too many.
We don't
taxpayers.
want that. Texas fucking wants that. And I
Right.
guarantee I'd be the first one to become, I'm Texas.
Sorry, no, sorry. I need to reiterate.
Yeah.
Yes, Texas would love that,
Yeah,
but
Texas would love that.
the fucking country still needs the taxpayers in Texas. You know what I mean?
Bro, we need fucking Texas just because they're fucking Texas.
that's why that's why the Puerto Rico we give
I'm not trying to toot our own
the
horn,
Virgin
but
Islands. Look at the Virgin
I
Islands. They're
feel
US
like if we got
territory.
rid of or annexed Chicago out, I feel like the rest of the state could be as good as Texas.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
that's what I meant by the 52. There's not room in the Constitution wasn't set up for more than 50 states. So if you cut off Chicago, which would greatly fucking help us, and then you cut whichever one you want to pick in fucking
And no offense to the
California.
people of Chicago. If you're good peoples, fucking get out.
Yeah, at that
We'll
point,
take
you
you.
could do New York, their own state, and then do New York, and then
Yeah.
do fucking.
But you can't do like what fuck
Pick one in
California's
California.
doing, and fucking run away from California and go to Texas and then try to vote the same fucking way. Because like you just
Yeah.
fucking like that Matthew McConaughey said that he's like, remember where you left and why you left. Don't bring the same fucking politics
shit to our fucking state.
Don't leave where you left because of this reason and try to bring that same fucking identity to Texas.
So what's the idea from, or what's the ideal situation in Illinois? Where did that come from? Because Chicago is itself, Springfield is the capital, but everybody that fucking, all the superiors are in Chicago. Why is that? You know, How did we get that way in the Midwest?
The mob.
Mafia.
The mob runs fucking Illinois because they run Chicago, and they tell the fucking government exactly what they're gonna do and when they're gonna do it.
Looks like they have a full staff.
How
of
we?
people in the
I
government.
think we have. Don't we have like the highest record of all of our governors going to fucking prison? Like,
Is Blagojevich still in there?
No, Trump pardoned him.
He pardoned him.
Yep. That was a weird one, wasn't it?
yeah,
Sure it
Yeah.
was.
that's weird. You
Was
ever
he
went
a
to one of them
Republican
fucking?
at heart, but he just forgot that because he had so many millions of dollars.
I would
coming
have
into his
arrested
pocket.
that dude for that stupid ass fucking haircut.
Well, we should do the same thing for Trump.
Well, yeah. Trump needs to shave it. Just shave it off. He'd look good bald.
Fucking pardoned Blagojevich and got him out.
Yeah, he's
Did
out.
you ever eat the Freddy's? Not our Fred, the Freddy's, the burger shop.
Oh yeah.
And they fucking, that's mob owned. Because the fucking goddamn Blagojevich is all over that fucking place. You go in the bathroom, there's pictures of Blagojevich fucking staring at your dick while you're taking a piss. Yeah, I see that dude and his fucking. He
Yeah,
had
whenever
too much hair.
right after he got out, he done the pistachio commercials.
Blagojevich did?
Yeah.
Fuck, I guess I didn't pay attention to that.
Yep. He was.
Well, I don't watch commercials though because I don't
Still
fucking watch regular
connected
TV.
after how many years in fucking federal prison?
He pardoned him. Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yep.
Other than Little Wayne, who
And he didn't pardon Joe Exotic.
I don't think was he in there then.
Yeah.
Could've
Oh yeah, he
pardoned-
was.
Fuck yeah, dude. A goddamn Dodge Durango stretch limo showed up outside because they thought Trump was going to pardon that motherfucker. I ain't shit. There was a Dodge Durango stretch limo outside of the prison waiting to fucking pick up Joe Exotic, and it fucking never
Wow.
happened.
Who paid for that? I wonder.
Probably Joe. It's probably the last. Like I said, it was a Dodge Durango.
last ditch effort.
That was what he had, man.
Well, Blagojevich didn't kill nobody that we know of.
Yeah, he just probably was in charge of it. Like Manson didn't kill anybody. Had everybody else do it.
That's true.
So you reckon that Fat Pritzker would be on the docket for
I would not. I think if
prison?
he's got to be on his way there. Like I don't see him not.
He comes from pretty secure family ties financially. Do we still pin them guys down these days, or I don't know why that.
Where'd that
It
come
was still in my hand.
I don't know. I say
I'm
fuck
fucking
them all.
up. Shoot me now.
Yeah, I say fuck them all. Fucking.
I have a little more respect for Pritzker these days because he shut his mouth and he's not doing stupid shit like he did when COVID was out.
That fucking Teletubby looked like he was about to die out there having that fucking mask on, giving him speeches. That dude just fucking.
Station.
I think he had oxygen running.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. That dude's fucking foot in the grave other on a banana peel. Yeah, that. And he just. All them fucking memes. Oh, like free couch or whatever. Free couch, please take. And it's like, Pritzker, we're going to have to figure out how to tax that.
That ain't no shit neither.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking tax everything to death, and our roads are still shit.
Garbaggio.
Yeah. It's like fucking goddamn DOT's like, I got to check your truck, make sure it's fucking good enough for our roads. Motherfucker, your roads ain't good enough for my truck.
I ain't no shit.
Maybe how about we start there?
Yeah.
Stupid fuckers.
But if you go to Chicago, they have really good roads up there. And they're still working on them.
And well, they work on them
24/7.
365.
365.
But Springfield don't have that great of roads.
Decatur's are fucking garbage. It's train tracks everywhere, and I'm not even talking about where there's trains.
That's true.
Well, ADM pays for all that. tax money through, sales tax and all that stuff. ADM supplies all that, and they get what they want, not what the facility.
Well, yeah,
they need to fucking do a little
ADM
better.
moved their corporate headquarters to
That's
Chicago.
true. Sorry, the tax money goes to Chicago. I forgot about
Chicago.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't go to
All
Decatur.
Chicago.
Doesn't go to Decatur anymore. Goes
No,
to Chicago.
like Pritzker doesn't. He's never in fucking Springfield. He's always in Chicago. Like that.
No
They had that
documents being
shooter
signed.
or that
Yeah.
they had that dude storm the Capitol building the other day. It's like that's not where you're gonna find him, dude.
No shit.
He's not there.
He ain't there.
You know who
ain't
he's
there.
gonna find? He's gonna find 100 staffers that have a meal ready for Mr. Pritzker to come in and eat it, and he ain't gonna show up.
Yeah,
He ain't there.
He ain't there.
But they still have to have a meal ready for him in case he shows up.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
No. That fucking.
He don't even stay there whenever he does come to Springfield. He's probably staying in the Super 8, ain't he?
No, he's
Oh, what's
he's
his-
got money. He's a billionaire.
Yeah, what's their chain of hotels? He got one?
Well, they got the Hilton there,
Hilton,
and all
no,
that
that-
shit. They got the biggins. I don't know if he owns. I don't even know where the fuck he got his money. I'm sure it
Family.
come from
Family.
somebody else.
Yeah, his family
Yeah.
was wealthy.
How
I
they
read
get
a
their
little-
money?
I read a little bit on that. They own part of the Hyatt,
Hyatt.
like
That's
the Hyatt Regency hotel
Never
The-
heard of
chain.
it.
the governor of
It's
Illinois is his
it's
first
like the
job.
Bellagio.
Oh,
Yeah.
The governor of Illinois is his first job.
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't do
a
that.
bitch. Yep. I'm thinking. I reckon I'm gonna have to call a foxhole on this one.
All right, we'll do foxhole,
Didn't ride you on the foxhole.
and we'll be right back. And we're back. I don't
Here we
remember what
are.
the fuck we was talking about. Oh, we was talking about Pritzker. I think we can move on.
Yeah, we can move on from there.
I actually made a fucking list today. I realized that like I'm usually not a fucking person that gets upset by very much, and then I realized today how much I get upset by very little, and I started making a list just so I could talk about it. So the first thing that pissed me off today, we're in the fucking Midwest, and if you pass me, or if you have a vehicle, especially if it's a fucking Jeep, and you have Salt Life on your back glass, I probably don't fucking like you.
With an Illinois license plate.
With an Illinois license plate. Why? You're in the fucking middle. Like, there might be further states to get to an ocean. Be tough.
I think those stickers are made for tourists. I've not seen.
They're
a
made
lot-
for my van.
You got one on your van?
Oh,
I don't know if I got Salt Life on there, but
Yours is probably talking about sodium.
no, I got every place. Every
keep your blood pressure down.
No, every
I can get
place-
behind that Salt Life.
every
Fucking
place that the
seasoning
van has
Salt
been.
Life.
We got Ron Johns from
Yeah, I
blah,
see.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
Got all them. Kathy wants them off of there.
Oh,
bad.
don't fucking.
And I go, I ain't taking them off. Why? Because I can walk into a fucking parking lot with 100,000 vans that look like mine, and there's ours, the one with the fucking stickers. on the back. You can't get,
Well, and my thought just when you said that, just then,
it is kind of
was,
tacky though, but
Yeah.
it's fucking a 2005 Ventura van.
well, a couple
Who
of
the
them,
the
fuck
hell?
doesn't have one of them?
I know.
right?
Right.
Especially the one with the transmission slipping at 230,000.
Doink.
But yeah, I seen that and I'm like, man, I usually try not to judge a book by its look, but
It's
I
for
probably
sale,
don't
no
like you.
rust.
barely got out of the garage.
Right.
But yeah, I seen that. A fucking Jeep passed me. And of course, it's one of them ones with all the fucking ducks. Which is it? Ducks should go to fucking freshwater, not ocean. So what are you doing? But it had fucking all these fucking red accessories and shit on, like trim shit. That's fine if you don't own a Jeep and fucking drink Starbucks, but when you're living in the Midwest and you got Salt Life on the back and it's not talking about your cholesterol or your fucking blood pressure, I fucking probably don't like you. So that was the first thing that pissed me off. We already talked about this, the refill. I was accused of refill theft. Loves is cracking down on refills. You got to make sure it's a refill or they're going to revoke your Love's card.
What?
I got approached by a gentleman today, and I said, here's a refill. And he's like, did you bring this cup in with you? I'm like, yeah, hence the fucking refill. And the cup is wore out. You can tell it's, it's only a day old, but it is fucking wore out.
You can tell it's been in more than a sleeve of cups.
Right. And dude's like, well, Loves is cracking down on that, and we're watching tapes now, and
we're revoking. You took the cup out of the cup thing, put it on the ground, rolled it around for a while, and then brought it back up and filled it up.
That's what he thought.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. He's like, we're reviewing tape and we're revoking Love's cards. And I go, are you now? And he goes, yeah, because that's theft. And then, like I told him, I didn't point out, but if you want to talk about theft, all this fucking overpriced shit everywhere in here.
It's free if you have a Love's card, though. Yeah. You got enough points.
Yeah.
Genius.
So yeah, that made me mad today. And then the fuel aisle blocking, there was some people that were doing
do need to crack down on that.
And that really drove me nuts. I had to go up to Peoria one day, and I was at Williamsville, and they only had 2 pumps open. That was all that was working. All the rest of them were all froze up. It was a real fucking cold day.
Taped off?
Yeah, none of the DEF was working. All the DEF was frozen. Yeah, great idea, fucking government. Yeah, all the DEF. Short thing about the DEF, how is that making things better when they freeze up more like quick? It don't have to be that cold for fucking DEF to freeze up. Not only that, if you're not getting it out of a pump, you're getting it out of a fucking plastic jug in a cardboard box that was delivered by a diesel truck. How are we saving on the fucking environment?
Well, let's think about this for a minute.
That's whenever they had the whole straws thing, and it's like, oh, well, now we don't have plastic straws wrapped in paper. We have paper straws wrapped in plastic because it's better.
Have you ever seen one of those trucks regen?
Yeah,
they collect all that,
ours fucking
and then they regen and they put it all right back out into the atmosphere when they regen.
Ours fucking do it.
Looks like they're on fire,
and you can't fucking hardly drive down the road. You got to pull over and stop and fucking idle. Like we're always bitching about the climate.
They just watch smoke running out of them. They're trying to call the cops and the fire department because they think your truck's on fire.
Like we was already bitching about fucking people blocking the traffic over the climate, and it's like, what do you think you're fucking doing? You got your painted sign that comes from oil on your fucking everything that you own comes from oil with your fucking colored hair. You think that's good for you? Think that's good for the environment? How'd you get your fucking hair colored pink? And then you're blocking traffic that's now sitting here idling because it's hot out and everybody's running their AC. So now you got traffic stuck out here for fucking hours that would have already been where they were and shut off, but you're out here fucking blocking the goddamn, goes on and on. But yeah, the fuel aisle, there was a guy. There was, like I said, 2 pumps. That's all. And there was a line of us fucking trucks. And I get up there, and I finally get in. Kid next to me goes into McDonald's. Never even got fuel. Comes out.
He was in the aisle to get fuel, but went on past it.
No.
He stopped
He
stopped at the pump.
He didn't get that far, sounds like to me.
The guy sat there in the fuel aisle. And he fucking pulled up, and then he pulled up to the pump, and then he got out, went inside, got McDonald's, come out, never pumped, because it was a younger kid fucking working for Amazon, and got in his truck, could have pulled forward, didn't. Sat there and ate his whole fucking lunch.
He couldn't move. He was on his 15-minute break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there fucking getting fuel, and I'm like, I swear to God, if this kid gets out and throws his McDonald's away, he's probably getting up in that fucking trash can along with it.
That's even...
Because that fucking infuriates me. And he finally left, and dude behind him pulls up in Peterbilt, and I got out, and I was like, dude, you could have already been fueled out of here if it wasn't for the fucking guy in front of you. And he goes, yeah, I seen it. I would have fucking lost my job.
I don't need that.
Yeah. But I'm like, dude, people that, if you're fucking going to go be a truck driver, learn fucking etiquette about it.
Truck driver etiquette.
You get fuel, you pull forward. It's terrible.
Day.
because it's fucking. They're getting anybody they can.
Yeah, they promise them $50,000, $60,000 a year with benefits, and they're fools. They're just. I don't know. It's bad news.
Yeah,
Trucking industry's fucked.
we're all fucked.
The economy's fucked. I mean, the whole trucking industry is crippled right now. I mean, there's just nowhere to go, nowhere to sit, and they're all. I mean, there's bankruptcy filings daily.
Yeah,
Big fleets.
Yeah,
daily.
I've seen that. A couple of the big ones went, but
It was a Canadian. Did you
there's
see that
union
Canadian
ones.
son bitch that went bankrupt? They filed Chapter 11. They had.
how many chapters is there?
I don't know. We'll
It's
have to
gotta
get
be up
into
there.
that.
14's the most I've heard of. I don't know what that means. That's
Chapter 11
reorganization.
seems like the one.
Is
Anyway,
this golf or bowling? Are we looking high, low?
I think Chapter 11 is
High.
when you're done. So, and I don't know if it's based on how many dollars you owe people or whatever, but this trucking company was a Canadian-based company, but they operated in the U.S. and Canada, and they had many offices in both countries. They had 20,000 trucks, 20,000. That they had a lease company, they had owner-operators, and they had their own fleet trucks. Filed Chapter 11, probably handled a decent amount of freight that goes from U.S. to Canada. So I'm guessing it's a northern-based company. They didn't say where they predominantly hung out as far as like transferred goods.
Right.
But I mean, it could have been Michigan, it could have been upper Midwest in the Dakotas, blah blah blah. But they owed creditors $687 million.
You know why that is? Because they're hauling freight rates for cheap.
Garbage rates.
Oh, I can haul it all for $1 a mile.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was 600. I know it wasn't 1,000. It was 687
Well, no.
million. With 20,000 trucks, you could easily gross. What? You figure 20,000 trucks. If all of them were in operation, 20,000. We're used to like a 6-truck fleet, 7-truck fleet, full time. It's astronomical. I mean, you take the 20,000 trucks and you add 2 zeros, at bare minimum, they're operating at a couple $1 million a day on 20,000 trucks. So it's not surprising that they owed creditors.
Well, they would be getting
They owed
$2 a mile or whatever.
If they were,
And they're doing 100,000 miles per truck, so that's sizable.
That's what I'm saying. If they owed creditors, so there's $687 million worth of funds that are not going to be paid to their creditors. And it's interesting to think that some people operate on their capacity and they like literally ball everything together and be like, hey, can you loan us, like $10 million because we've got the capital and we got the assets and all this shit.
Got the revenue.
Right. And the revenue coming in, but we're not going to give it back to you. We're going to give it to our CEOs and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like the fucking corporate system's fucked.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's like the people up there don't know usually jack shit about trucking.
No.
They got hired out of fucking college and they read a book.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're like, yeah, I can do it better than you guys can.
We're going to give our CEO a $10 million raise because of all the money we made, but we are going to use that for improvements and stuff. So we cannot pay the people that do the work.
No, you know what the
1
workers
cent.
get?
Nothing.
Pizza party.
Pizza party.
If they're lucky.
Party.
If
But
they're
you got to
lucky.
be here from this time to that time, and you guys out on the road, so the CEO is going to get that one too.
No shit. He's gonna take fucking 15 pizzas home.
That's
to
what
his
they
family,
always
and
do.
they're
It's
gonna throw 'em
like
in the
pizza
garbage.
party.
He's gonna take all the pizzas home.
Yeah.
He
It's
don't
like
even
pizza
like
party.
pizza.
Well, guess what? Everybody
He
was
don't
out
even like
fucking,
pizza.
Everybody was out driving, so they can't enjoy the pizza. So I'm just going to take that home too.
That's the whole thing too. You seen whenever Yellow was another big one. That
Yellow
was
went down, yeah.
23. Yellow went down. But did you see the fucking article where they had before they filed Chapter 11, they fucking wrote out a bunch of bonuses to the to the higher ups
because
the
they are a traded
CEO and all that.
company. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They fucking wrote out like so they filed Chapter 11 and they literally I think wrote out all their cash to the fucking CEO and all the office people.
Well, that's like that.
They paid them, but the fucking truck drivers,
Yeah.
their pension's gone.
That's like that movie, fucking Fun with Dick and Jane, Jim Carrey. The fucking same thing.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
same exact thing. Put him as the fall guy.
Yep, you got to have a fall guy.
Yep.
Yeah, they fucked probably I can't remember how many thousands of people, three or 4,000 people out, truck drivers out of their pension. Some of them fuckers have been there for 30 years,
Yeah.
waiting on that pension.
I can't wait to retire because I'm gonna have my pension. Wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them were 10 days from it.
It's like we sent fucking billions and billions and billions and lost track and whatnot of how much was sent to Ukraine. But then everybody out in Maui, here's $750.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Well, no. What we paid Ukraine could have paid the average household $1 million or something.
Yeah, we could have. I mean, if we're just gonna sit here and print fucking money out, how about we put it toward? I mean, who do we owe? Ourselves?
We paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, we could have fixed a lot of shit. We could have really built back better. But no. Told everybody out in Maui, here's $750. Sorry for the
They want that ground though.
Yeah.
They want all that fucking. Sure. They want all of it.
Couldn't find a parking spot. Here's $4. Like that's what they fucking did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to park in a fucking $300 an hour spot for $4.
Yeah. Fucking just it's fucking ridiculous. We just fucking yeah. Fucking dumbass stuff. Oh, and then
next topic there.
Oh, and then when I spelled fuel aisle, my next thing that I got mad at is that I don't like how a capital I and a lowercase l are too much alike, and that really made me angry.
Yep, IL.
Yeah, like when you type it out, you really can't tell the difference between them.
Yeah,
and that kind of made me upset.
Don't like that either.
Oh, I got here. No tipping assholes. Oh yeah, like people go out to eat and they don't tip. Cause I ate at Golden Corral and then I found out I didn't have any cash on me after I already paid with a card. Sorry, Pam. You'll get that next time. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any cash on me.
And you'll go back.
I'll go back. Yeah, I go back. I'll be back. I'll double tip you next time. I fucked up. But that made me angry that I didn't tip.
Yep.
And then, oh yeah, at Aldi's. Fucking Aldi's. I come in. I've already had my problems.
This is going to be good.
I've had my problems. This isn't on Aldi's at all.
Great prices.
Great prices, great people. Check out fast.
Can't beat it.
Yeah. No reason for fucking self-checkout at Aldi's. You will never fucking be as good as they are. Ever. Usually when I go to Aldi's, though, it's a pretty bad experience. Today wasn't terrible. That beer could probably...
That was the most terrible thing you probably done at Aldi's. That
that
peanut butter porter.
Yeah. That
Good
was
fruits, better beer. We need better
beer.
Yeah, get better beer. That one wasn't bad. The
Yeah.
peanut butter was not. That was no fucking Reese's. I tell you that right now. That was no fucking Reese's.
I didn't taste the peanut butter, period. So
No.
it's like coffee.
Yeah.
You like coffee
and we
beer?
literally.
If you like coffee beer, it's right there.
He
for you.
literally, he told me, he's like, don't pick up any coffee beer. And I'm like, I'm not going to get coffee beer. I hate fucking coffee.
It doesn't say coffee. It
I know,
says peanut butter porter. Does porter mean?
I think the
Coffee
porter. I
could
think
be.
the porter gives it the fucking ground.
See, that's how
coffee
much we
flavor
really know
bullshit.
about
Yeah.
beer.
Well, that's fucking misinformation.
Well, I'm thinking actually.
It even doesn't.
All we know about
Does
beer
that
is
not
you drink it.
Does that not look like a fucking Reese's?
Kind of.
Yeah, you probably should have took Kyle with you. To be truthful with you,
Can't find him.
I know he's gone.
It's in
forever.
my head.
So, I think the
That's a fucking Reese's.
I think the porter speaks coffee. And correct me if I'm wrong. We're not fucking politically
a
correct.
porterhouse doesn't make me think coffee.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, totally different scenario there, buddy. I'm telling you right now.
No, it isn't.
Porter's porter.
Porter's
Porterhouse.
What is porter? What is the meaning of porter? Can anybody out there tell us what does
They're
porter
not
mean?
live, Ronzo.
Not live. If
I know,
they
but
were.
When you
I mean,
see this, you can be go, you dumbass. Porter means,
What does porter mean here?
yeah, let's look that up.
Well,
Is that like a bellhop?
it means beer.
Porter does?
Porter is a style of beer that was developed in London, England in the early 18th century. It's well hopped and dark in appearance, owing to the use of brown malt.
Yeah.
The name is believed to have originated from its popularities with porters. The popularity of porters was significant. It became the first beer style to be brewed around the world, and production had commenced in Ireland, North America, Sweden, and Russia by the end of the 18th century. The history of stout and porter are intertwined. The name stout, used for a dark beer, came about because strong porters were marketed as stout porter. Later became shortened to just stout. Guinness Extra Stout was originally called Extra Superior Porter. I actually have a fucking 4-pack of Guinness Stout in my fridge.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't.
Damn. I'm guessing the stout, the porter.
But it has
porter
nothing to
has
do with
another
coffee.
meaning besides
Yeah, it
beer.
doesn't say nothing about coffee.
has to
Yeah,
have
it's all
coffee.
Because you just
Same
said
thing.
something about porter. That's like a porter is somebody that takes your bags or something like a bellhop.
No, I mean, if you just type in porter, porter is
That's
beer.
okay. Porter's beer.
I
So
mean-
porterhouse must have been like, this goes good with a beer.
I'd say. Okay.
Genius steak beer.
Oh, by the way, porterhouse is the best steak you'll ever have. Well, no.
That's fucking controversial.
Filet mignon, number one.
Yeah.
Probably
Depends on where, who,
Where
what,
do you
why,
get
and
it?
Cooks
what.
it.
Yeah. Condition.
Speaking of that, here,
Conditions.
let's ask that question. Will you go out and buy a steak at a restaurant knowing that you can cook one better?
Not
I'm
really.
sure. It's pretty tough, isn't it?
Typically don't.
Pay
yeah.
20
I ate a
bucks.
Golden Corral today, and I'm like, I'm paying
You ate the buffet. didn't you?
$13,
Not
and I'm
the-
eating a bunch of bland food. The only thing really they can outdo me on, which if I put them my mind to it, could probably do it, but the Bourbon Street chicken is the only thing with a lot of flavor.
That's pretty
Everything
tough.
else really bland.
I tell you what, them fucking China buffets. They're
But the China
fucking
buffets, yeah.
ticket.
Yeah, like Golden Corral's good. It's got a good selection, but everything's bland, just like anything. Like nobody
That's American
uses
food.
seasoning because it's like
America.
they don't want fucking. They don't know what everybody's allergic to. Fuck it.
Make
Like-
them figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out the fucking hard way.
Figure it the
Anytime
fuck
I
out.
cook something and somebody goes, "What's in it?" I go, "What are you allergic to?" Nothing. You're good.
You're good. That's right.
You're good.
So I'm not gonna sit here and name you the fucking ingredients because one, I don't know. I just fucking made it. It happened, and I put everything that was around me in arm's reach in it. So because
He's
I like flavor.
He's like Grandma Betty. She didn't measure nothing. Just
No,
hey,
I
that
couldn't.
tastes-
I couldn't probably replicate or make the same thing twice.
Looks good. Tastes good. Send it.
Yeah.
I can't tell nobody how to make my chili because I don't know myself.
Exactly. Chili.
I don't use the same.
Did you ever have lasagna yet?
I did. Were we supposed to cook it?
Well, yeah, you had to cook it.
Oh, we just heated it up in the microwave. That might be why it was fucked up.
Yeah, you had
What
to
the
cook it. It
fuck?
wasn't. It wasn't cooked.
What the fuck, dude?
I'll let her know. It didn't look like the cheese had been melted. We didn't know. We were
You didn't
hungry.
No.
use cottage cheese, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's
That was
why.
in the fridge.
No, I use cottage cheese all the time.
In the oven?
Yeah.
Works out?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What do you do? Ricotta?
You
One of
put,
them people?
you
Oh,
put
yeah.
fucking mushrooms in it.
I don't
That's
do
fine,
any
though.
of that shit.
So,
My
Yeah,
wife
yeah.
makes
You
it.
had to bake it. I told her I didn't bake it. I just put it together.
I'm the grill
She didn't
master.
say
I
shit.
don't do none of that baking
we
shit.
warmed it up in the microwave. I promise you that.
You just warmed it up. That's
Yep.
it. Oh yeah, you guys fucked up.
Yeah. I asked her. She said no. It was good to go.
No, it was. It was good to go. As in, I fucking prepared it. I didn't bake it.
Yeah. Well, once again, you put mushrooms in it, so I'm out.
You don't like mushrooms?
No. Morels. We talked about this.
I sauteed these mushrooms though. This was a different fucking deal.
Well, that's good. We didn't get food poisoning because of fucking mushrooms.
Once again, Scotty said, "What are you allergic to?" And he said nothing. So
Yeah.
he didn't say he didn't like something.
They were chopped in. Bud, these weren't your regular everyday mushrooms. These were fucking portobellos that were chunked up.
Daggone.
Yeah.
That's a fucking legit lasagna that we fucked.
You fucked it up.
We only fucked like this much of one end of it though, so she can cook it now.
It's not all right. You still
The
got
kids
some
ate it. They
salvage.
loved it.
How the hell did you cut through the noodles? Because they were no bake noodles.
Fucking just a rubber kitchen knife, or not rubber kitchen knife, but
I guess they must have been
they were
like
soaked.
a
soft,
spatula.
Well, they must have been soaked
They-
in the sauce enough because
They
they
had
were
to
no
be.
bake noodles.
They were hard
had
when
to
you
be.
put them in there.
Yeah, they're no bake. You don't boil them, or they're
They would have
whatever
Already, they would
No
already
boil.
been. They had already been limp though. Yeah.
from the sauce. But yeah, they're the kind you don't boil these. You just put them in there as they're hard, crunchy shells. You put them in there, and then the sauce will soak up. And then whenever you put in the oven, they'll bake themselves. But because I messaged you and said, hey, the fucking noodles, I literally messaged you and I said that I didn't
I
bake
seen it,
mine
but-
or I baked because I made mine and I baked it immediately, so it didn't have time for the sauce to soak into the noodles. And I said yours ought to be all right if you guys wait to bake it.
That wait to bake was not in the text.
It wasn't.
Nope. You ought to look at that because
Okay, maybe.
it just said you ought. I don't even know what it said. Just look at it.
Lasagna is good, but I used some different no bake, or I don't think they're called no bake, but whatever. Than last time, they seem a hair tougher, but I made mine right away. Yours might turn out better because it's had time to soak.
Agreed.
All
But
right, but I meant
We
like,
just fucking literally chopped her up and threw her in the
all
microwave.
right, yeah, bake the rest of that.
Painful. I'm on board because I noticed that the cheese wasn't melted. I'm like, did he get that fucking bullshit cheese?
Yeah,
from
no, I didn't.
Gordon's
No,
that
the
doesn't
cheese
fucking
isn't melted.
that doesn't melt. No, we got that one time. So we got a whole fucking I don't know if it's 2.5 pound or
And see, I was
Dude.
worried. See, the cheese I originally got was from Hy-Vee, but I haven't tried their cheese, and I'm very skeptical on cheese. So I went to
As you
Meehan's
should
and
be.
got the regular fucking cheese that I always get in the 2-pound bags.
everyday essential.
Yes,
Yes.
I got those because I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna use Hy-Vee's until I tested it.
Yep.
So yeah, yours has everyday essentials in it. Yeah, bake the rest of that.
10-4.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let her know.
Yeah, for sure. Don't fucking don't cut that fucker up into the microwave. Well, yeah, no shit. It probably tastes like ass.
It was kind of weird. I asked her if it was a taco pizza because what did you season the beef with?
What did I season it with?
Can't remember.
It had a dry ranch packet. And then Italian seasoning. Tony's. Tony's Italian seasoning.
All right, then. Maybe it will be better if it was cooked. Sure.
Well, yeah. For sure.
Damn. You didn't like it already.
Yeah. I can't believe you guys just
Well,
cut that up.
Well, the whole thing was that.
Well, that's how I gave it to you guys last time. I assumed that you guys would have known.
That's how you did it last time?
Yeah, last time I made it and just gave it to you guys, and you guys put it in the oven.
No, I thought you cooked it.
No.
Gee, Meg, I can't speak to whether or not it was cooked the last time.
No, I literally, I made the fucker, put it in a pan, and brought it to you.
I thought it came to us hot that time.
No, it was hot because I just made it. I just put the sauce in there. And it was hot when I gave it to Cassie because of the sauce.
Oh, fuck. It was
That's
good.
where he's
It was
getting the
good
no bake.
motherfucker last time.
Yeah, because the sauce was hot as fuck.
We didn't fucking bake it. Promise you that.
Oh boy, you should have baked it. Man, baking it makes it a lot better.
No, it was a lot, but it was good. I'm guessing because the sauce was hot and soaked the noodles. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. I can't believe you all fucking ate it that way.
I'll let her know. We thought it was.
Well, anyway, they're not no Guy Ferraris here.
No.
No.
Anyway, fucking Aldi's. Usually I don't have very good luck going fucking shopping because I get cart rushed and everything else. Fuck people on my ass. But this time, no issues going into Aldi's. But when I come out, there's a fucking dude waiting for his old lady. You know, he's in the van while his old lady fucking went and did all the shopping. And he gets out, and his whole ass is hanging out.
Hanging the fuck out.
Whole ass. His pants are down. He's got no underbritches on. Whole hairy ass.
Oh my.
Dirty hairy ass. Hanging out in front of God and everybody. And
The Lord
unfortunately,
frowns upon that.
that fucker was turned sideways, all kinds of frowning. And unfortunately, it's on the way to my truck. And I'm fucking looking this way.
Yeah,
I'm looking
fucking
that
hairy
way.
ass.
I'm like, fucking.
You can't not see the hairy
No,
ass.
I cannot not see it. If he had turned around, I guarantee his dick's got to be out. Because his pants are below his ass. I'm not talking about a dude that has a high ass crack up to his fucking shoulder blades. I'm not talking about Ronzo.
Ronzo ass crack.
I'm talking this dude just whole pants just below his ass. Whole ass.
Mine go halfway down.
Yeah. He ain't got one of them at the shoulder blades. It's just his pants are just down below his ass. And he's a big, ugly dude, fucking dirty, and just his whole ass hanging out. And he literally, I think the only thing he helped his wife get out of the grocery cart was fucking candy. And he threw it on the dash in front of him to fucking eat it.
Oh,
And let her
boy.
do all the rest?
Yeah.
Oh, piece of shit.
And I'm like,
Straight up.
Jesus Christ. Pull your fucking pants. How can you not? It's a pretty fucking cold day out today because it's our fucking 18th fucking day of winter in, March, April area.
Right.
And
Snowed yesterday.
yeah.
New Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He fucking lied.
goddamn knows he's got to feel it. His fucking his whole ass is out. God knows he's fucking feeling that goddamn cold air. I'm bundled up. I got a fucking hoodie on and shit. And I'm just going towards, I just keep fucking looking everywhere, and that sumbitch is just out. Even though it's the moon the moon's out in the fucking day and it's cloudy as hell, but I'm just a whole ass. I'm like, how the fuck can you not feel that on your ass and just pull your fucking pants up? How can you have your pants down there? I wear
Pull your
bibs
fucking
because
pants
I
up,
don't
bro.
want my ass out anyway. And boy, I tell you, it was just fucking something else. And then, Aldi's is different from everywhere else because you put your card up and you got your quarter and you lock all that. Most people are like, whatever, I'll put a fucking quarter in. I'm just going to leave the card out here. But the whole idea is to return the cart to get your quarter back. Well, that did not work on them. They left their fucking card out there in the goddamn parking lot.
I remember
And not only
people that would fucking
that,
grab them carts and take them up to get the
Get the
goddamn
I was just about to say,
There had to be somebody waiting in the
the
parking lot
last
to do
time I
that.
was there, I shit you not, like, because everybody usually like just does the nice thing. They put a quarter in, and they're like, "Here you go, just have it.
Yeah,
Don't worry
take
about
my
it."
Pass it
quarter.
on.
Exactly.
Take my cart, take my quarter,
Exactly.
you're good.
I
Take
did
the
that
quarter
today,
out.
and it almost cost me because I went to the ice machine.
You needed another 25 cents,
I
didn't
went
you?
to the ice machine, and it was fucking $2.75 for a bag of ice, and I had $2.50
$2.50.
because I blessed somebody with my cart. God did not, and
He did not return that quarter.
no, he did not.
Damn.
And then not only did he not return that quarter after I put the $2.50 in, then I look up and there's a little white sign that says "We're
No
temporarily out of
refunds.
ice."
Oh,
Oh shit!
I'm like, fuck
And
me.
you're in that motherfucker.
So I got my refund, and I figured maybe God will spit me back an extra quarter,
in quarters.
and he didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, you ain't even gonna, nope, not profiling here, but your beat up fucking van and your fucking Swiss rolls on the dash say that you want that extra quarter.
Swiss rolls.
But he didn't.
Aldi's does sell those.
He didn't want the extra quarter.
I love them.
And then, I was at Aldi's one time, and there's a dude, and maybe this is how you get one. I don't know. In a Corvette, was up there, and people like left about 3 or 4 fucking carts out just for people to take. They just didn't care.
No, he didn't.
He fucking grabbed every one of them motherfuckers and put them up and got the quarters out of every fucking one of them.
Come out of a
Got back in
Corvette.
his
Come out of a
Corvette?
Corvette. A new
Vintage.
new Corvette.
New Corvette.
New Corvette. Not mid-engine new Corvette, but like a fucking new Corvette, like within 5 years old.
Wow.
And
Maybe that's why he had a Corvette.
that's why I said maybe that's how you get one is by getting all the quarters at fucking Aldi's.
Oh, it got funded by the government.
Yeah,
He could have been that guy in Florida
maybe.
that took you
But yeah, this
payroll
fucker walks
money
up there.
I was gonna say it could have been a trust fund, baby. You don't
He
know.
was sitting in his Corvette, and his old lady was inside, and he was just sitting there. And then when I was putting my shit away, because
So he got out of the Corvette once she was in there.
He pulled in.
fucking
He
done.
pulled in when I pulled in, and I went in, and then I come out. And as I was putting my shit away, I started walking up there with my cart, and I put my car. I just sat my cart up there and didn't fucking get my quarter back. Didn't care, whatever.
So he got his
You know,
fucking dollar for
you know,
driving her up there.
I was
He should have
out
just
there trying
wheeled
to do,
it right up to him and says,
Yeah.
"Here, I know you need gas
Yeah.
money for your Corvette."
I'm out there trying to do the Lord's work, leaving a fucking cart. Take a penny, leave a penny.
No shit.
And
Oh, shit.
but yeah, this dude gets out, and he fucking just. I get as I'm getting in my truck, I see this guy get out, and I'm just like, well, I wonder what's he doing? And I just watched him. He fucking walked up there, and there was about 4 or 5 fucking carts up there. He grabbed them all, and he like started putting them
Plugged
up,
them all in.
and then all of a sudden went through. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. I'm like, motherfucker! Like, is that how you get a fucking Corvette? You gotta go fucking corral,
Sit in
cart,
Aldi's parking lot.
fucking cart
Get a
corralled in the
Corvette.
fucking Aldi's parking lot.
He
Like,
might have
God
was
damn.
bored. I don't know.
Bored. That motherfucker had bingo to play later on. Is what he had to fucking do.
I guarantee you what his wife did.
Yeah, Charlene, I've got the fucking first 5 rounds tonight.
It's a quarter aboard.
Yeah,
She can play
fucking
4 at one
Jesus
time.
Christ. Man, if I see a quarter on the ground, it's hard for me to just been down to get a quarter. His quarter ain't worth a fucking thing anymore. But this dude fucking walked all the way across the parking lot because he knew he could cash in on 5 for sure.
Quarter ain't worth a fucking nickel anymore, is what you're saying.
Yeah, quarter's the fucking new penny.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
inflation's
thought
so
that was
high.
$1.
Yeah, it's getting there. But yeah, it's fucking bad deal. But I seen that. And I was like, God damn, maybe I need to start picking up these fucking quarters. I have a goddamn Corvette by now.
Oh, you know, Scotty, every time when you get off from work, you can go down to Aldi's and pick up a couple bucks a day and take
I
you.
guess.
How long would that take you?
All of them.
How many years?
All
of them.
All
Yeah.
your rest of
All all of them. Oh, I got here. Blacked out taillights. People with fucking blacked out taillights.
Yeah. Garbage.
I literally fucking followed a truck home and had blacked out taillights, and then it turned its blinker on in front of me, and I could barely see that motherfucker because it was a little bitty dot that fucking barely lit up because of the goddamn colored taillight. Why would you fucking not want people to see you? Fucking braking and shit. I had some other things here, but I seen a thing earlier and I shared it on Facebook, a baloney folder.
What in the hell is that?
It's a fucking, like the late night commercials that are trying to sell. I swear to God, they're trying to sell. They're trying to test their limits and see what they can sell. But it's a little station. All it does is it's got a little thing that it doesn't cut your fucking bologna, but it lets you know whether you've got a thick slice of bologna or a thin slice.
Doesn't that say it on the package?
Well, you think. Then it goes.
Did.
It used to did. But then it has a little bar going across. It has I think I'm just gonna.
Was it $19.99 plus shipping?
I think it was actually like $22 and something.
In 3 installments?
Yeah, three easy payments.
I was going to say that was with tax. I was going to say $19.99 plus shipping and tax.
Look at it. Solves multiple problems.
I'm dumbfounded here, folks.
Save you more sleeves? Is that what she said?
1,900 different types of bologna. Did you fucking know that?
I know of 2.
It's
Deer
oh,
bologna and
hey.
bologna.
So the price is $22.76 or 2 easy payments of $11.38
Plus shipping and
Plus
handling.
free shipping and handling.
Oh, free! Well, hell, that's
But
a hell of a deal.
There's the little gauge on it
You need
that
to buy
shows
that.
you. That's the gauge that shows you
Why
whether
the
it's a thick
fuck
slice
do
or
you
a
need
thin
to-
slice.
To organize your bologna.
Yeah,
Are they serious?
but that's a thick slice because it wouldn't go underneath that fucking thing on there. Now we organize that over here. Yeah. Now they get.
I tell you what, she's selling the shit out of
Yeah, I bet bought one.
I know. Why wouldn't
I
you?
don't even like bologna, and I'm like, fuck, I'm in. Where can I get this? But this is the greatest part: the folding. Folded. It's folded. It's folded, and the fucking thing won't fold. She had the bologna on the wrong side. Either two way you cut it, it's the same fucking side.
It is the same side.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit, it didn't do it again. Look at it. Is that for the rich and famous to
Yeah.
have the bologna?
Oh, wait till the fucking commercial comes up for it.
What
She
in
could
the
get
fuck?
Wait
free
till the
tax.
fucking.
Where the hell did you get this at?
It's on face page.
Oh,
Fucking.
shit.
I can't believe. Like,
How many likes
I
do you have?
swear to God, this is just like they're testing the limits of what they can sell to drunk people at fucking 2 a.m. They're like, hey, let's see if we can just sell
She's
a
still
fucking
trying to fold the bologna.
And if you look at it closely, this motherfucker was made in a 3rd grade wood shop.
I thought it was
She-
Rachel Ray for a second.
No, but look,
If it was, she'd have sold the fuck out.
she
of it.
said you need to oil it twice a day.
Twice a
Twice
day.
a day. You gotta oil this fucking bologna folder twice a day. And she's talking about saving space. Look how big that fucking thing is. That's a goddamn
the whole
creeper.
fucking island.
Fucker's 4 foot long.
That's a fucking.
The sandwich is 4 foot long. How are you going to put that in your refrigerator?
That's a fucking
Does
creeper.
Fold up?
No, that's how big it is.
How do you store that
It's on the
anywhere?
counter. Fucking. Well, listen,
Is it
you
like-
got to use a bologna folder so fucking much
It
that
doesn't-
you need it.
It doesn't even cut it down.
No, it just measures the thickness of it. It doesn't cut it.
I thought it was
Oh,
already.
that's
made.
a thick
it don't
piece.
work. It
That's a
doesn't
thick
go.
Yeah. And that's the
We
organizing
organized
shelf
that
over
over
there.
here.
What the fuck are they doing? Yeah, it's a thin stack. You know. Drink it in. But 1,900 different kinds of bologna. It's folded. It's folded.
It doesn't fold too good on this
Wait,
side.
I had it on the wrong side. Fucking either side of the bologna is the same fucking piece of bologna.
It's a learning
Don't
curve.
patronize me.
I mean,
Jesus H. Christ.
She should really just look at the camera
Yeah.
and say, I don't know what the fuck these people are trying to tell me to do here, but this just
Well, I'm still
products
trying to
for-
say the bologna organizer
yeah.
for 2 payments of $11.95.
I got a few comments when
If
I
you
shared
act
it.
now, you can get the second one for free.
Yeah. I had some comments. Danny Bailey said, "This is a bunch of baloney."
Good one.
Phil commented and said, "That's 2 minutes of my life I won't be getting back for watching that."
That just cost us 4.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, Donna
We
was
watched
like,
it
"Oh my
twice,
god!"
Yeah, we watched it twice.
And then old JC, she says, "Are we being punked? What the fuck did I just watch?" Yeah, I don't know. Like, what the fuck was that?
It's funny you say that about the bologna. I always call the kids. I say, I think you're full of bologna, and they don't understand because all they know about bologna is that it's sandwich material. Like,
Oh,
or-
they've never heard the term.
no, they never heard the term. So when I say you're full of bologna, they're like, I'm not full of bologna because that's a sandwich. You know, like,
I didn't eat any bologna.
yeah, no shit. They literally have no idea. And I guess you don't tell them that because seriously,
Nothing, just
you're full of bologna. They just give me a blank stare like, I'm not full of bologna because I haven't had
it's
bologna
like nowadays
tonight.
you get fucking ask a kid to go out in the yard and grab a switch. Then like, go out and turn the lights on and off. Or something. Shit,
They bring you back a light.
Bring back
switch.
I'm no electrician, but all right, I'll go get one. Fucking-
Where do you keep them?
yeah. Oh, but yeah, I see. Oh, and then right after that, there's a thing about these fucking. I'm pretty sure they're plastic. There's this fucking commercial about people getting veneers.
Oh, the
Have you
veneers.
seen that? It's like you send in 3 different bite molds and then you get your veneers, and they're like, veneers saved my teeth, and they're fucking, fucking X or still formerly part of the fucking cult of meth people that are, and their teeth are just shot, fucking rotted, shit like that. And they snap these plastic things in. They're
They can
like,
bite and eat anything.
oh,
they want.
yeah, that fixed my teeth. No, your teeth are still fucked.
You just make them.
But you now have other rubber teeth
Yeah,
that can.
you have a cover, but them teeth underneath still need to be looked at because you're going to fucking die from goddamn poisoning from your teeth. They have like fucking, 6 broken teeth, and that's all they've got. And they're just like, veneers fixed it because yeah, you're putting a cover over it, but you're still fucking, your teeth are still fucked.
Teeth are still fucked.
Like, goddamn, man, you're fucking putting lipstick on a pig.
That's what that doesn't make sense to me. They say a lot of your hygiene, your health, is based on how you treat your teeth. Meth addicts live as long as they don't overdose and get into other drugs that kill them.
Or burn their trailer down.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yep. That happens. However, the meth labs are gone. Nobody makes it anymore. The fucking cartels got They're in like Flynn, man. They got that shit distributed all over the U.S. But I think at the end of the day, your teeth health was where the doctor said teeth are healthy, your body's healthy. But how do the fucking meth addicts live a long life like they do? They can literally poison their body for decades and
I
still
feel
live.
like,
Their teeth are gone.
I know, but I feel like somehow like the meth is like that fucking. Although they're dying at the same time, they're also getting that like 1-up mushroom off of Super Mario Brothers.
Agreed.
Yeah, like they're getting one life, and it's
getting another one. And
they're like, I don't know, the meth is just fucking enhancing them or something.
And is that in the form of adrenaline, or how does that work? Like,
Well, they constantly run off of adrenaline.
No. What I'm saying, though,
you don't see very many fat meth heads or
Meth
fat
heads
stoners
are
either.
either basically alive, awake, whatever you want to call it, because of adrenaline, or they're out.
Out of adrenaline. That's when they
Then they're just.
So does the meth channel the adrenaline in their body?
I think it channels spirits. I think it somehow enhances and gives them extra lives, like cats.
Yeah.
Because
they all live good, long lives.
Oh, yeah, they could get hit by a car and just walk it off. Fucking
10-4.
It's got to be something special to it. Like, I don't know. That shit's. They never seem to have a bad day either when they're on it. Like, they're just happy as can be.
You can't have a bad day.
Well, no, I'm just saying. They're never in a bad mood.
No.
You don't really find a mean meth person.
No. Unless they're tweaking.
Unless they're looking for more meth and they think you've got it.
Yep.
Then they're like fucking honey poo in the jar. Fucking.
And generally speaking, they don't look to us.
Yeah. But
the good neighbors are not looked to.
Yeah,
if
they feel like you're holding, yeah, you're gonna have a problem on your hand.
Yeah.
But
it's like Zach's neighbor comes over. We've got some hamburger over here we've had for a week, and I don't know if you want it because we're not gonna eat
that
it.
stupid bitch was tweaking on heroin, not meth. She was. Boop, boop, boop.
No, we don't want your hamburger you've had for a week.
Want your heroin burger?
I'll sell it to you.
Well, she wasn't even offering that shit.
No, she'd give it away.
She was talking. She was just talking. And she had been talking to herself in the fucking yard for like 15 hours.
There wasn't a cord attached to that phone one bit.
There wasn't a fucking phone there, bud. There wasn't a goddamn. She was talking to her grandma. Dead. She gone.
Yeah.
She was not talking to anyone.
You talking to something. Well, on that note, we probably did a pretty good one here.
Shut it down.
We should probably shut her down.
Good night from the Jacktown Podcast. It's getting late.
Yep.
Got to go.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Hopefully we'll have more on the horizon. This will be number 3 over and out.